sitting on the screen.
I'll look it up. Hold on, I'll look it up. On Persona 5.
Oh, he's reacting. There it is. Oh.
Takamaki.
Oh, look, the chainsaw.
Yeah, pretty much. It was Takamaki. You were right. Yep, you pronounced it correctly. Takamaki is how you would pronounce her name.
You sure it's not abuse?
Sure.
That's corporal punishment.
As if. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses and starts attacking us?
Oh,
How would I do that?
Ugh.
Abuse. I'll show you abuse.
What? Oh no. Grimm, why are you gonna abuse me?
I never said I was gonna abuse you. I said I'd show you what abuse is.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Dude. Oh, I guess we should say like, guys, if anyone has a trigger warning here, I think that should be put into them.
Yeah.
Definitely trigger warning.
Ah, yes, of course.
I mean, I'm not a mod, so I can't really do anything like that.
I am. I am mod.
Ooh. Then can you put it in like trigger warning, like as an announcement? That's what I would do.
Is it about what the glaring?
Rand, I don't know how to work your announcements.
It's
slash
slash announcement. There you go.
The trigger warning for it is what the glaring third year students want to say?
Abuse.
What the abuse? Yeah.
Yeah, I would say abuse. I would say I would say child abuse.
The first target the Phantom Police have to go after is the most scummiest.
Yeah, I'd say right now it definitely would be child abuse.
Hold on, I'm working. I'm typing it out right now.
Yeah. And child abuse trigger warning. Please avert your eyes and ears if this affects you.
Oh, I think you.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a way that you won't get like on Twitch. Because I know how he can be Kamishita is with on. But I'm trying to think of another way like that won't be like because I know we can't say like a certain P word or whatever.
Certain P word?
Oh, that one.
Yeah, because how Kamishita is to Anne, on how he makes her uncomfortable. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to think of, like another way we could put it out.
Oh. The P word that he's called for the castle.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I can't even say even another one, which would be it would have the S one.
This is how you can get away with it.
I'm trying to think of a way how you can get away with it. That's the problem.
This is how you can get away with it?
I got it. Don't worry. I know how to get away with it.
We did.
Huh?
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would also say catcalling would probably be another trigger. That's another thing because we can call it too.
I guess it would. The A can actually be taken in two different ways.
True.
It could be like the S. There's only one way to take it, but the A, it could be either abuse or assault.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Do SA/SH. There we go. That's how we can get with it. Please, minimize volume and avert your eyes.
And then we'll say.
Want everyone to feel safe here.
Thank you.
Right.
Incoming,
Well, I
please
haven't
move on, but your eyes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, Grimm. Appreciate
got
it.
to it yet, but soon.
Well, yeah.
It's best for someone who's played all this to go, hey, incoming warning.
Yes.
So that way people who are triggered by this don't have to be triggered by it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, when the fight comes on, well, then we'll say like violent score warning, I guess, and I would say like or whatever. I mean, it's funny because I can handle animated blood, like animation, or even video game related, unless it's like heaves and heaves, and I might get a little irk. But when it's real, I'm like, nah, I can only handle it for oh so long.
Yeah, the only thing,
I realized that over time, like, I get squeamish now all of a sudden. I'm like, oh my god.
My only trigger is when someone starts screaming, yelling at me.
Oh, okay, something like the...
Oh,
I
yes.
heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of?
Yeah, when, because, in my stream, because I do live read, and and one of the reasons why I do choose to read my stuff, also another thing is because there are I know what trigger warnings to say, exactly what to say for each chapter. Because while there's trigger warnings per chapter sometimes, and some chapters don't have any whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
However, whether they are brief or mentioned about, even just small mentions of it, I do say, I do keep in mind, I have a command like on my chat saying, my thing like this exclamation point trigger warnings, where I do say there are I do explain that trigger warnings here. However,
hey,
I do know people can't handle.
How are you doing, Hina? Or perfect timing because Ryuji's got this to say. How's it going?
Rin, there was a game I played, and I'm surprised I didn't get like heavily encrapped by playing it. Dante's Inferno.
Dante's Inferno?
Dante's Inferno. There's a lot of booby in that.
Ooh.
There is a lot of nudity in that. Like,
I think I've got this.
You end up fighting lust.
You tell me first.
Sorry for the boop there, guys. I don't know if Rin is into that. I could be totally wrong, but don't quote me.
I mean, it's a great story. It's about Dante going through the circles of hell to get his wife back. So it's a very wholesome story, but you deal with some really messed up things in hell.
Oof.
You're doing all right. It's 12 a.m.
Wait. True. This is DMC.
It's now the dark hour, Hina.
No, this is a game called Dante's Inferno. It's actually
Oh, okay, but you got why I thought that.
Dark hours here.
Yeah, because of Dante. Yeah.
Look, there's a few Dantes out there. What do you expect?
It was actually, I believe it was a book or like a comic series. I don't remember what it was exactly before it became a game.
I'm doing cool too.
I think I even
joined by special guest Japanation Girl and the Grimm Society.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hey Hina, I saw you come in. I'm gonna say hello to you. Hey yo.
Before I came into VC, I actually went and got my mom and my sister take my braids out because they're giving me a headache. It's literally my first 3 days ever having braids in, so I was like, I need them out now.
What kind of braids did you have in?
Oh, good.
Go look in selfies.
Oh dear. Okay. Oh lord, I should be scared now.
But I still got a lead. A first year new member.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Hello, my darling Sumiri. Oh, I love
I do like the hair. I do like the hair color though. Looks awesome.
I have been dyeing my hair like that since 2016. I love it.
How are you doing, my darling?
I haven't dyed my hair in years, but there's a reason why.
Hi, Samir. Welcome in.
Hey yo. Dude, I don't think I have any good selfies of me at the moment.
I had Ren go look at my Instagram because I did that 10-year glow up thing.
Oh yeah.
And it just worked out perfectly because 10 years ago, I weighed 160 pounds more than what I do now.
Basically, because now when I stream, I don't do like any
hope you're doing all right. Yes, I am.
I don't do like any like video, so to speak. Like I don't show like myself how I look because that's where trolls come in, and it's not fun.
I'm feeling because of that name. does have a Persona reference.
Oh,
I
and
can't really
hello,
say
Samir.
what, in case anyone who hasn't
Because
played all
What?
Persona 5.
Ayo, Ren hasn't changed my stuff back. It's still my chibis that my wife made.
I mean, yeah, because of that time when it wasn't working.
oh, I want to see
And I,
TVs.
Oh,
you gave me the link.
Oh,
TVs.
So I didn't really touch it or change it.
Yeah,
It's one of
yeah.
your favorite
When
games. Same.
I want
It's one of my
to
most
see
favorite games too.
Wait, Graham, I'm gonna guess you
Gotta
what
give
you
it a
do
follow.
stream, right?
sorry.
Do you stream or no?
Yes, yes I do.
I'm gonna send
Everyone
you a
else.
follow.
Please.
I'm sending you a follow. You
Yay.
now have a You now have a cookie and
Everyone.
ketchup loving Pikachu following you.
Follow my darling Samir as well. They stream too. It's Persona 5 Royal. It's one of their
Ooh.
favorite games.
Should I send a follow to Samir? I'm kidding. I'll send her a follow. Cause I'm nice.
Yeah, I'll throw one too.
Yeah. I stream too, but I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming this weekend.
Oh, my streamer, quote unquote adopted daughter actually did her first stream with her new model today.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Ooh, okay.
I love your emotes,
She
too.
was just a PNG tuber, and she actually got her reactive model in.
Ooh, that's awesome. That's great.
So, Rin, if you're looking at getting a reactive model made,
I'm
you
an
should go
artist.
talk with my wife.
Grimm, I'm an artist. I have reactive models.
No, like I'm talking like I know yours are pretty reactive, but I'm talking like this is if you go look at the latest stream that Friendly Cat Demon did. Kitty makes models from scratch,
So do
rigs
I.
them up. Do you
I
rig
draw
yours
them.
though?
I mean, I don't rig them. I'm not 3D VTubing. Just I like.
Hers aren't 3D right now. Like she can do 3D. I'm her one of her first two 3D models she's working on. Like
My
she does
family?
2Ds
They're
that
still
are
developing
reactive.
slowly. Surely you only have 3 right now? They are still in development, yes. I do have 3 avatars right now. Joker,
I mean,
Noctis, and Rin.
Well,
There is
I'm
coming eventually. I have a plan. There's a 4th one.
well.
I have not seen Ren. I only seen Noctis, and I only seen. I've seen
Never seen
Noctis. I
Ren?
only seen Ren. I never saw. Yeah,
I
no,
always
wait,
use Ren
wait,
on
wait,
WRW days.
wait. No, I lied. I actually. No, I do remember seeing Ren at one
Oh
point.
no, you
My
were talking
bad.
about the emotes. Sorry. Oh. Okay, so yeah, you have 3 emotes. And there's more in development.
No,
Slowly.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Samir. It's alright. But your
I know
emotes
that.
are so cute.
I
Oh
take my
my
time
god.
with my emotes too.
Oh, those are adorable.
These are mine.
I just got some new ones thrown in too. A couple animated
They're
too.
based off one
These
of
are
the
mine.
characters of Persona 5.
These are my little ones.
There we go.
You're mine.
There we go. Those are my 4 new ones. The fifth one I only use when I'm raiding.
They go boom, 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 boom. These are mine, and the ones that I made through through GIMP or whatever. I mean, because the ones I showed, the gift one unfortunately I can't take credit for. The other ones, so I used an app to create, make them. But yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember seeing Ren now.
Yes. This one is really
I don't remember seeing Ren. So, and those are the 2 that I have, which is my little Pikachu persona,
Pikachu is surfing and a
giving
ketchup
you
bottle.
sitting on a pillow, giving you a cookie
Oh wait, I
and
thought it was a surf.
ketchup bottle.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my Pikachu persona looks like. She's a literal Pikachu, just chilling on a pillow. Or,
Ren,
you know, or she'll get off the pillow, she'll look up at you, and she'll give you the cookie then.
Cute.
the other reason why I'm saying you need to go talk to Kitty is because she can't use any of your current models you're using in the game.
Can't use any of the current models I'm using? Not even
They're all
Noctis?
Can't use Noctis, can't use Ren, can't use the one you got up right now.
Joker?
They are all copyrighted. She cannot put them in her game.
Well, it's because they're all from video games, right? Or
They're all claimed from animes or video games. She cannot use them. It has to be a model that is more
I have to
unique
have
to
an
you.
original character?
A non-copyrighted character. But like if you own the copyright to it, that's fine. But if you don't, we can't use it.
And if you need help with character design, I have no problem helping you out with it.
I mean, I'm an artist. I can come up with something.
Okay. Alright, no problem.
And if he needs any help, he can always talk with my wife because she came up with my designs.
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, she mimicked what I do, but she made the entire
followed
outfit
everyone,
for me.
My darling Samiri, thank you.
Followed everyone. Oh, Samir, you sent me a follow? I didn't see. Sorry. I'm not looking at my little things. But if you did, I have to give you a little message.
I saw it come in.
There's another.
You saw my follow or her follow?
I saw both of them. Both of them came in.
Okay.
I didn't hear them because I'm on my. I have my OBS on
5.
starting soon, so I don't hear any of the games coming through. Or
Hey,
my alerts.
Devious is still here. Hello, Pika.
Devious.
Hello, my friend, Pika. Hey,
Oh.
Devious.
So
Japan Animation Girl and I, we have took over and took a stream. Shh. I'm teasing.
I don't know if friends told anyone, but Grimm is currently on a hiatus from the WRW.
Okay.
But when he comes back, he is going to fight Rin.
Random surprise from Royal Rumble.
Rin's like, when Grimm comes back,
Yeah,
it's Rin versus Grimm. I'm like, okay, I'm okay with this.
My style.
Yes, how fitting.
Wait, so in other words, I'm gonna have to change my emotes now all of a sudden now
Yeah,
because I have Pikachu in them. That's
My
gonna be
darling
kind of
Samiri, you
annoying.
got copyrighted
No,
for your
no,
stuff,
you can have them in there.
So you had to change your emotes a bit to more of your style?
You can have aspects of something, like, as long as it's not, like, completely that thing, you're good.
Okay. Alright.
Hey, because
Okay.
like my emotes,
The Pikachu pom-pom thing I may have to change though.
Yeah, that one you might. That one you
me,
might.
That one I
considering my
might have to, which is
emotes
gonna be annoying because I don't know how to
are-
animate the emotes, and that really sucks.
Rin, you might get a warning at some point.
I will? Even
Might.
current?
Might.
Might?
I can't say for sure. Again, you might. There's no guarantee.
I never thought that there'd be a copyright for emotes.
It all depends. It all depends on what goes on. Like,
If it's like, I think if it's very fan arty, they won't probably give you crap for it.
yeah, if it's more fan art based, then yeah, they're gonna leave you alone.
Yeah, like.
But if
my
it
art
if
is
it
usually
looks
fan art
too
based.
if it looks too close to what they already put out, then they're
Yeah.
gonna come at you for it.
Yeah, like for example, my Pikachu, my Pikachu cookie and ketchup bottle is fan art based, so I'm not too worried about that. For example, however, my one with the Pikachu pom poms might get mistaken unless it actually is one from an episode. That can get mistaken because that's how it is. So that can get and even if it's not from an episode, that can get mistaken for something else. Because how it looks and how
Copyright was only
and
for like
everything.
playing music. And it's also
unless we're for another reason. Oh, that means I probably can't use that. That means I don't even have the other option I could go with, which would be a Pikachu which would be with like the Pikachu caramel dancing, which would be my Pika emote for a Pika dance because
I ended up having to change my starting soon music because the guy copyrighted the music when he was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna make it free to use, and then he threw it into a copyright, and I'm like, you're a best. I'm like, you're a jerk. How dare you? Like, I almost said a word that I don't want to say on Rin stream. Yeah, dude was a jerk. He copyrighted the music, and I was like,
I'm gonna guess maybe because people have used it and have stolen it and have claimed it as theirs. That's probably why, which is really messed up which is messed up because that is unfair to those who would not do that and would credit him like you. However, there are people who don't give a flying poop.
I'm pretty sure I do have him credited on my Twitch. I have to go check.
Well, yeah, no. I believe ya. I believe ya. You credit him. I do the same thing. If I say this isn't my work, I will say something because I have to think in my head. Like, would I want someone to say this is their work when it's not theirs?
Yeah.
You know.
You were gonna make a Samiri avatar because you had finished all your emotes.
Like for example, I am.
Now
I am.
Oh, that panel's gone.
Again,
I had it
so
up there. The panel's gone now.
You're gonna have to come up with ideas for your avatar. Samiri avatar. Make it what? Make it so it's like fan arty and like still cute. Well, having your own art style to it, maybe. I mean, like my avatar.
Yeah, I was gonna make Samir avatar because I had finished all my emotes, but now I have this all over again, so I'm have to come up with ideas for a Samir avatar.
Yeah, I mean, like in your avatars, you'd be safe. Like you're safe using them on stream because.
Samir, is it okay if I take a look at your channel? So maybe I can maybe I can give you a hand like with some ideas of how it can help you with your emotes and everything and avatar. Is that okay? I have no problem taking a look at it.
One fellow artist to another fellow artist.
Well, yeah, well, you already, yeah, well, everybody knows I do art. You've been to some art streams, right?
Yes.
That's mostly what my wife does. She does art streams. Mostly, she's been streaming
she streams art. That's cool.
I'm planning to do an art stream as soon as I unveil my 4th avatar.
I think most of her art streams she's been doing have been in relation to the mobile game she's been working on, or working on her commissions.
Okay.
Hina energy.
Yeah. Where I mean, I do art streams, and I do mainly voice acting. So, I mean, one of the ideas I had in mind was making my emotes based on characters I have voiced.
I do voice acting for Persona whenever it's not voiced itself and it's just text.
Yeah, true.
Oh, Ren, because I know you let me talk about it on stream all the time. I'm gonna tell everybody in chat. Everybody's here right now. Because Ren doesn't. I've never heard Ren talk about it. He's always let me talk about it in chat.
Okay.
Ren and I are going to be in a mobile game that goes into pre-alpha next month.
You guys gonna be in a mobile game?
Yes. My wife is making a mobile game that is, it's an idle adventure mobile game, where all of the heroes in the game are streamers, and we have 40 in the game, like in the server right now, making characters. So we are hoping by summertime next year, the game will be in beta testing, open beta testing, to anyone who follows any of the streamers who are currently in the in the game. Period. When the game fully releases, there will be between 10 to 20 of the streamers in the current Discord server. They will be in the game, incorporated in the game entirely. All the characters will be chibi versions of what our models already are.
Chibi.
And she switched the art from a 2D to a 3D. And I have art of the 3D. I can actually, Rin, I will send you a couple of the 3Ds because I haven't sent you them yet.
All your previous emotes got deleted, same for all the video and streams.
There's Rin.
And you did the only thing you can think of is your channel just basically consists of some mistype in the sentence. That was the thing part,
yeah, I just took a look at her channel. Like, there's no video content whatsoever on there. I'm like, all my previous emotes got deleted, same for all the videos and streams. I did the only thing I can think of, and can only think it's my channel's basically. This is Sumir.
I guess that's fitting considering the profile pic.
All right, Rin, I just sent you 2 pictures in a DM on Discord. If you'd like to pull them up on stream to show what the 3D art of the game is going to look like.
You got permission.
you have permission from the husband of the developer to show what the 3D art's going to look like. So far in 3D, we only have 2 people in 3D because it's 8 hours per character to make the 3D model. It will be released on mobile. We are looking into releasing it on iOS as well. So right now it's only going to be compatible for Android.
That's okay.
But when it actually goes full release, it'll be compatible on iOS and Android. So you'll be able to
That's
download it on the Play Store, on Google Play Store, and you'll be able to download it in the iStore, whatever the hell it's called.
Apple Store, App Store.
The Apple Store. Okay.
App Store.
You'll be able to.
I have Apple, so you're welcome.
You'll be able to download it on either or, and
So Google Play.
Right behind.
I'm in the way.
In front of Grimm, right next to Grimm.
There we go. So on screen right now is actually Ushimori Morumi. She is the MooTuber. She is a bovine VTuber. She's very wonderful. I love
Oh my god.
Marumi is amazing, and the other one we have is the model's name is Misery. She is a possum VTuber.
Possum VTuber.
Yeah. So the other one, the model's name is Misery, but on Twitch she goes by Shy Lost Confused.
Wait, that's Shy?
Shy is in the game. Yeah.
Oh my god, I actually am following her.
Yeah.
So wait, I'm following you, I'm following Ren, I'm following Shy, so I would actually have. Yes.
Oh yeah. And the whole thing is you can unlock anybody in the game by going to their stream.
That's actually.
So you can either do the whole what is it called again?
You're not used to using a phone for Twitch. You're
That's
used
so
to
cute. That's Shy.
That's Shy, yeah.
So you apologize.
Yeah, no, I could tell. But I definitely know that's Shy. By a long shot, I could recognize it. I look at it from a mile.
Samiri,
Oh my
I know
God,
what that's like sometimes, but
I'm not used to using the
typing
phone
on
for
mobile or typing in general. Sometimes typing.
Yeah,
too fast.
I'm similar. I prefer personally. I do prefer using a computer, especially when I'm modding, because it's just easier, and I have access to the mod tools. I mean, I do know you can mod still on your mobile, but it's a lot harder to do with them.
Okay, I was trying to remember the actual name for how characters are gonna be rolled if you don't go to each streamer. So every streamer is going to have a code to immediately unlock them in the game. Otherwise, you play by gotcha rules.
Makes sense.
Gotcha rules. All right, Genshin Impact.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So if I were to play, I'm okay. I go just get 3 of you. Cool.
There is no pay to unlock any character in the game at all.
Oh, so yeah,
there will be.
So it's not gotcha.
No. Well, it is a gotcha style, but you will earn all the currency through playing the game.
That makes sense.
Or by watching an ad. So the ads will be you either earn extra currency in game or you get boosters in game. That is the only purpose of ads. There are no forced ads in the game. You will be able to earn everything normally through the game. Ads are only boosters. We do not want to pay to win. We don't want people throwing money at us to unlock anything or get better at the game.
That makes sense.
That is not our style. We don't want to be like that. We want everything to be free to play. We don't want to pay to win.
Yeah.
What we actually want is, if you want to unlock, if you see a streamer of an element you want, what we want you to do is go to that streamer.
Had to.
Get their code. Unlock them.
Okay.
Our whole purpose for what this game ended up becoming, because what it began was a game for myself and my friends, and then I realized how few of us there actually were. The game would have been maybe 10 people. And I was like, I could use this as a cross-promotional thing for all the streamers that I hang out with.
Yeah.
So, I think the streamer we have with the highest amount of followers is Sephi Glitch.
Sephi Glitch?
Man has over 10k followers in with his channel.
I don't know that one. Is that kind of bad? Is that bad?
Not really, because I only found out about Sephi through a friend of mine.
Okay. Okay, so I'm okay. All right.
His latest model, he spent 2 months building from scratch.
Yeah.
5 times.
But but like that. But it's kind of funny. You know how small the world is. Like when you say that Shy, I'm like, oh wait, that.
Oh, my wife took a list of because I have another list outside of who we have in Discord of once the game goes to beta, who I'm bringing back into the server. She saw a few names and then she goes, I follow them. I'm like, I've been friends with them for a while. One of them before they even became a streamer.
Wow, that's kind of funny. Mistype incentives. I'm not used to using a phone for. Okay, yeah. Alright, sorry. Why were we reading Sumir's thing? I'm sorry, Sumir. I'm bleh. Hi, people. I'm Japan. Blah, 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 blah. I'm Sorry, don't mind me.
Oh yeah, and Rin, I will be doing a Halloween special this month. Next month.
Halloween this month?
No, that's why I was like, not this month because it's still September. Next month. Next month. Halloween special next month.
I definitely want to do some Halloween stuff just like last year.
The Halloween special is I am revealing my VTuber model.
Awesome.
I will be going away from using a webcam, which is actually my digital camera. My face cam is a freaking $500 DSLR camera.
Do I have a webcam? I do, but do I use it? Nah. Not when I stream, at least.
But I got a few friends who use actual like cameras for their models, whereas others use other friends will use an iPhone for their VTuber model. But we have some minor modifications.
What happened to the other one? Did I send you in?
Huh? Oh yeah, I have to set it up. I need to download it still. This is the perfect time to do it.
Okay, well, I mean, we have a we got testing. Hello.
Oh, and Rin, next time I see you in person,
yes,
which will probably be Anime North next year, because I'm not going to any more cons this year until Anime North.
Yeah.
Because I have way too many outfits to work on right now for cosplay. I will be tossing you some Grimm stickers, so that way you actually have some of like Grimm with his chainsaw friendship. You will have that as a sticker that you can have around.
Really cute though. The little chainsaw one is
I can have a sticker. Thank you.
So the chainsaw is actually lore based on my character. It was a running joke for a little while, and then I made it canon when I decided to go to being a VTuber. So
it's given me major. I mean, you probably likely got the idea from it, but shoot, Grell.
No, it was actually we were playing the forest.
Okay.
I was ahead of my sister and my fiance at the time, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna, we should do like an infomercial. I was like, hey, I'm Grimm. Welcome to the forest. Today, I'm gonna teach you how to make friends, and I pulled out a chainsaw. So it became a running joke that I have a chainsaw of friendship.
Thank you so much for the follow too. We've got a non-Michelle to follow, so you can quietly look at 5. Until you feel comfortable to announce yourself in chat. Unless of course you chatted already. In which case, either way, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Phantom Thieves Hideout, which I also call my Discord.
Oh god, that lagged me hard.
Oh god, that lagged you hard? Oh, I'm guessing that was you, my darling Samira.
Pika pika.
So we just made it a running thing that my model Grimm is a necromancer, and he uses.
Thank you so much for the follow, Samir.
He uses the chainsaw of friendship to collect parts to make friends.
There's the magic of friendship, and then there's the chainsaw of friendship.
Yeah. He uses the chainsaw of friendship to get body parts to make more friends, and I'm like. It just became a running joke for a while, and I was like, you know what? It's canon to him. He has a chainsaw that helps him make friends. He's a necromancer. That's where we're going with this. So now the chainsaw of friendship's a thing. We're getting it. My wife's working on an animated emote of a chainsaw. Because I still have one more animated emote slot, and I was like, animated chainsaw. I need an animated chainsaw. Let's do it.
You just came in now.
Wait,
I'm looking for people. Who's coming in?
The Borger is here.
I hear who? The who? Oh, the random guy is here.
Hey Evan, how's it going, buddy?
How's your thing?
I'm good.
We have a burger.
Oh, it was good. It's good.
We have a burger. Why have a burger?
I am Borger. I'm Borger.
Hey Evan, did you see those wicked hair pics I dropped?
I did not.
Over in selfies, my man.
I'll have to look at them now.
Pika?
Oh!
Did not save. Why didn't it save? I uploaded the new images.
I do not. Oh, I know you now. I recognize you.
You do?
Yeah,
Should I
I
run
think
away?
so.
Should I
When
run
I
away?
tried to get Evan to raid.
Oh, run away, my Pikachu bro!
Wait, Evan, you're saying you recognize me?
Not logged
No,
in.
I already recognize you. Like that should be. If I
Yeah,
did
why
recognize you, that'd be a problem. That would be a big problem.
This thing not logged in. That looks like a tasty Borger, says my darling Samiri.
Why does everybody want to eat me? Stop!
I already ate, so you're good.
Oh,
Okay, thank you.
I had pizza.
And to be fair, I'm not sure if I know you. I just think I know you. I'm pretty sure I know who you are.
Well,
You don't,
Evan,
well,
I'm
I go
getting
by
hungry.
I go by Japanese girl on Twitch all the time, so.
Yep. Okay, I was right. Let's go, Pog.
Oh god.
But yeah, everyone
do you
who's
know
seen
me?
my hair in the selfie channel over
Because
in
Rin
Discord.
sent me over to you once,
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
and then I
wait.
just kind of guessed from the username.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
everyone who's seen those lovely selfies of me
There we go.
with my hair done recently,
I changed it.
that is all done because my brother's getting married this weekend, and
Oh,
I wanted to make sure I had my nice bright red hair, and I'm actually going out again on Saturday morning to get my hair rebraided because
Hehe.
I just had to pull my braids out because they were hurting, like, and I had a headache.
That's fair.
I walked in, dropped my head, and my mom's bed went,
You're getting
pull these
hungry
damn
too,
things out.
Samiri?
We have a cute little booping running.
I guess we're gonna have to eat the Borger.
Hehe.
I am now blocking this person.
I'm so cute.
Feel
By the way,
threatened.
guys, just so you know,
Mhm.
this is a Rin exclusive little PNG for him because I was like, you know, I'm just gonna have fun
Shout out to him.
and do this.
That's the Borger.
Mm.
I drew the Borger myself.
It was fun. I actually had fun making my little avatar for him. It was fun.
That's nice.
Yeah,
Very
it's
good.
It's based on my my usual one. So I just-
My only
It
issue
looks
with the current-
absolutely better than anything I could have ever drawn in my life ever.
Unfortunately, I can't take the credit for drawing it. I can only take the credit for creating on the app I used. Yes.
There.
The only issue I have with all art currently of me is there's too much skin on Grimm's face.
What, are you saying they gave you like a big forehead or something?
No.
God.
Grimm, the model, is a Skella boy.
Mm.
So now, like, all art of him looking human, I have to state he's just running around wearing a flesh suit. So he
Bro, you
doesn't
just-
scare the humans.
You should have just made. You
That
should have
is a
just.
little too- That's a bit too dark.
That's why you just gotta put yourself in an inanimate object like a Borger. Nobody knows what I look like. Nobody has a clue, and I'm fine with that.
I'm okay with my Pikachu hat, so there.
Oh, Ren, I don't think you actually got to see
Hey,
you got to see me in my Grimm
Samiri, thank you
cosplay
for-
at Anime
yes.
North.
If you'd like to join the Discord, the Phantom
Because-
Title. The perfect name. You've got the perfect name to be part of the Phantom Title. What? What about Anime North?
I don't think you got to see me while I was cosplaying as Grimm. I wore him on Saturday.
No.
Yes, I
mean,
often cosplay as myself all the
you-
time.
you
Yeah.
changed out.
I don't.
Right?
cosplay
Yeah.
as-
By the time you saw
myself.
me Saturday, I was in Ruby.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you said you didn't see my Grimm cosplay, and I was like, what? This man was really just saying you didn't see my cosplay of me. That's crazy.
Yeah. No, I actually have a cosplay of my VTuber model.
So cute.
Yeah. My wife made me my jacket and everything, and it's a fairly complicated jacket to make.
I don't currently, for reasons.
Yeah.
You choose
For
not to
reasons.
cosplay as a Borger?
Yeah. I don't know how I would pull that off.
As a Borger?
Well, yeah,
I'd have
yes,
to like
that's what Amazon's for.
I would need to get like some like little like remote control cart and just stay on that as I'm scrunched up as like a Borger. I'll just be a turtle.
Well, just get like a regular burger costume and be like, yo, I'm a walking burger man.
I'll just
I know
walk
I
around.
look delicious.
There we go.
but
That's one joint.
I
Show up in
don't,
the-
I don't eat me, please.
really
Show up the next day with a burger in my hand in a chef's costume.
They'll be like, you cannibal!
Ren Yukio will be making a reappearance in a few years.
Yukio?
Yeah, I cosplay as Yukio from Blue Exorcist.
Oh,
Every once in the blue moon.
It's gonna be a few years because my next cosplay, I'm doing a test run for it next year, and then I'm going overhaul and spending an entire year of my spare time working on perfecting it for the cosplay masquerade. I want to compete with it. I'm actually going into a duo competition with my wife as my partner. We are doing Bankai forms for Renji and Rukia from Bleach that are in the arc that's coming out next month.
Nice,
Awesome.
nice. So I got a really bad confession here. I did make a OC for Blue Exorcist a while back.
Okay.
And this was when I was like, I think like maybe like a teenager maybe. And I did have a thing for Rin. Like almost every girl did. But the character I made, it was funny because I did like this name. And then it's like, because I thought it was really pretty. But the funny thing is,
Grimm's
I didn't know what the name
Samiri?
Lin, like it's like the name Lin it meant. And I found out later on, I'm like, oh crap, actually that actually worked really well considering I didn't think of that. The name I picked for my OC was Irie, which means caring and like love and nurturing. The name Rin means bitter, cold. So
What? I'm bitter and cold?
Like the name Rin means bitter and cold. So
That girl's Grimm. So how's the playthrough going?
and Irie is also born in the spring, as opposed to Yukio and Rin being born in the winter.
Server with 3 other streams. True.
So it's like
The hideout. The hideout shares.
I did a lot of daydreaming, where I made an OC for something and I daydreamed about it for a while, and then I was like, actually,
how's everything
pretty
going? That girl's Grimm. It's going.
So
cool.
I made an entire world.
Turned also to some chat.
Made more characters and slapped them together and said, "This is a story now."
Nice.
I think it's like 653 pages in my Google Docs right now.
Okay.
Ren, if you'll permit me, could I shout
so
out all 3 people I share my server with? Since one of them is my wife, who is making the game.
No, you can't shout out anyone. I'm kidding. This is not my channel.
You can shout out Kitty.
Okay. Well, it's Kitty, my adopted daughter, and the co-founder of my channel.
Adopted daughter?
Ooh.
You have a daughter?
You're quote unquote adopted daughter?
Not really adopted, like she's 19
quote-unquote.
now, but
How old is
she's 19, I'm 32.
Oh,
But when I started my channel, she was
Fair enough.
16, so she was one of the kids, and she refers to me as her stream dad.
Aw.
Aww.
That's very
Because-
wholesome.
I'm the reason why she's streaming now, and I'm actually one of her mods.
That's sweet. That's really sweet. I like that. Cute.
Yeah.
Wait, how old are you then?
32.
I'm a year older than you. Probably. Unless you're 89, you're just not
Gamer.
33 yet.
Copycat. That is so wonder says Michael.
I feel young now
Why do you
Grimm
so
twin.
young?
because I'm only 22.
Oh, friendly cat demon. So is that the daughter?
It's okay.
Yeah, friendly cat demon. That's my adopted daughter.
I'm gonna give her a follow.
Well,
Yeah.
Samiri
well-
says, "Geez, 32. You did not expect that. You sound like you're 24."
Oh, I also look young too. Like
I send friendly
I
cat.
was getting
Oh,
ID'd till I was like 28.
Okay.
Devious
okay,
Dark
cool.
is also the same age as Grimm.
Nice, nice.
Yes.
A 90 baby.
Yes, I am an 89 baby. Wait, right, I forgot Devious was just a little young. I know Devious was a little younger than me, but
I was at the turn of the century.
am I the oldest here?
No, Grimm's older than you, but he's 34.
The other,
34?
the Grimm twin. That girl's a
He's
Grimm.
Wait.
So yeah, I may be like
look,
I may be close to one of the oldest here, but I guarantee I am the
TVS
only
is
person here in chat and in the voice chat who has this specific title. I am a great uncle.
1988.
I'm an aunt.
Huh? DVs do still get carded? Huh? Samiri?
I absolutely adore my niece. She's a cutie.
I
have
never like to
great
talk about
nephews.
my age. I'm very shy and uncomfortable around my...
I don't even know Ren's age.
That's his age.
Huh?
I could probably find out Ren's age because we're IRL friends, but I've never asked Ren for his age.
Yeah.
I'm
sure if I asked Queen Winnie, she'd tell me.
Queen Winnie doesn't know.
I'm pretty sure I'm older than Ren, but
she doesn't.
Queen Winnie doesn't know.
Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. I'm dumb.
Guys,
What were
I'm
you
telling
thinking of?
you, Ren is ageless.
How?
End of
I
story.
remember.
They have no age.
Oh, true. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day.
Mysterious phantom thief.
And Ren.
I do get kick card.
So
yeah.
keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, buddy.
For a while.
Yeah.
Then I just stopped getting carded all of a sudden. I'm like, oh. So I look like I'm my age, and it's like, yeah, you look like you're 25, and I'm like, I'm 30. What?
So there is something for you to start planning out. Something to start planning out.
19, Samiri?
When I was 20, I asked somebody, "How old do you think I am?" Aim high. Here, that's your hint. And they were like 18, and I was like, "I'm 20." And they're like, "No, you're not."
Okay.
They're like, "What the heck?" And then I went.
That's cute.
Yeah, and it was funny, right? Because I went into the workplace in like normal clothing one day too, and they looked at me. They're like, and they just screamed out of nowhere. Oh.
So yeah, Ren, what I need you to start planning out. You need a wedding appropriate cosplay. Because
cosplay?
Kitty and I are tying the knot in the next few years. So in the next 2 to 3 years, Kitty and I are having our ceremony.
Awesome.
You will be invited because you are friends with Kitty and me. You are invited to the wedding, Ren.
Yay.
So you need a wedding appropriate
I'm just gonna put this out now. I need pictures of this whole wedding, okay? That's my rule.
You are
That's
as
my rule.
old as your soul feels.
Because then I'll feel like I
Grimm
was
is
part of
ancient?
it somehow.
So my side of the wedding party, the groom's people, because I got some non-binary in there, so we're the groom's people. Most of us are VTubers, so we're actually doing our VTuber models in wedding attire. And one of my groom's people is an angel, so we gotta build angel wings for them.
Oh god.
Yeah, everybody else's outfits seem pretty simple. Idols is the one that's gonna be a pain in the butt because they have angel wings.
Okay. Oh, my link.
Oh, the link was broken?
Yeah, sorry, darling. I can whisper you a new link. I don't know what's up with the link, unfortunately.
I know Discord
I
links
have
get
to
expired
refresh it.
sometimes.
I'm sorry.
I would be an uncle if not for the fact that my entire my one brother who's married was like, yeah, me and her, we don't really want to have kids, and I was just like, damn, unfortunate. Oh well. And then
I became an uncle at 2 years old.
You're not one of our cookie monsters.
So my nieces and my nephew are 2, 4, and 5 years younger than me. And now I have 2 great nephews who are 2 and a great nephew who is about 3.5 months old.
Welcome to the Cookie Monsters.
I thought it was funny. Because then my to-be sister-in-law from my other brother, because I have 2 brothers, they added me on Snapchat today, and they said, "Hi, Evan." Oh no, I doxed my first name. Oh no, it's crazy. And I was like, "Hi," and then they responded with "Hi" again, and I was just like, "Why?"
Oh, Ren,
Thank you.
I'm gonna go show you pictures of my one niece's 2 kids. So my 2 of my great nephews. Actually, I'll see if I'll grab pictures of the other one. So my 3 great nephews, like, these guys are amazing. I love them. Oh, gotta go to pictures that my niece has of her kid.
This one works. All right, I'm just trying to get. Okay, so I'm gonna fix the link on my profile because I didn't know it was acting up. I'll have to do that.
Please don't show these on stream because this is my
no.
IRL.
Of course not.
Yeah.
I can also look it on Discord.
Okay. So, Sumia, I sent you a Discord link. Please let me know when you join so I can give you the role of Cookie Monster. Because otherwise, you're not going to do anything in my Discord. It's my private policy.
Really subscribe what I'm looking at? I just see a calendar. September. Wait.
It's because she's keeping track of like how old they are.
Yeah.
So it's just like an age progression thing, like how big they are, how much they weigh.
Nice.
So it's like she's photographing a tracker of how much her kids weigh, how big they're getting, how like at what age. Like that's all she's doing there. But the first pick and the second pick, they're pretty much the same age. I think they're like a month apart.
Okay.
One's born in June, the other one's born in July.
Thank you, darling. Thank you. It's funny because Sumia, it's funny because when you factor darlings in your name, and I actually do call people I do call typically those who are female, whether they're bio female or not, unless they say otherwise to me, I like a sweet like a friendly caring name. I call them darling with my males or whatever. If unless they prefer otherwise, I call them dudes. I do sometimes call. Also, I technically use dude as a gender thing, as a gender.
I've started getting around that.
I can use sex one because I use for anyone. But
I've started trying to getting around using dude as just a gender neutral thing.
Yeah, that's what I
I
normally use it as a gender neutral thing, but I know people get like, I'm a girl. I'm like, I'm not a guy, and I'm like, oh well, okay, fine, I'll just call you darling.
Just hope that you find
for that. Fine.
I think there's only been one person that's like,
the upcoming Happy
that's
Times.
got mad like I'm not this. Why did you call me? I was like, bro, that's just. And they're like, I'm not a guy. I'm like, I'm just wanting to words. I don't know.
So if I don't use the titles I use for my followers.
I really don't. If you want to call me dude, you want to call me dudette, I don't give a sugar McNugget. Let's put it like that. By the way, sugar McNuggets actually
like sugar.
No, for my chat.
If I don't use the terms I use for my followers and subscribers, I say guys, gals, and non-binary pals.
Yes.
Like, with people now, I don't care what I'm called either. Somebody.
And
some people can't say Samir, so you need to let people call you.
That's what I'm guessing. I'm hoping.
MDS, Austin, or Anna. Samiri, your pronouns are they, them.
Mine?
My pronouns are he/him or they/them, otherwise known as a heathen.
Mine is he, Borger.
Mine is he. Mine is she, they. Mine is, I don't
Mine
know.
are they, he.
I'm kidding. Mine is... Sumia, you're... Okay,
They,
so
them.
yours is they, them. Alright.
I like to always use they, generally.
Yeah, that's usually a safe term as going by they.
I mean, I do go to the board area, like broad area. If they tell me you don't have to use they, them, these are my pronouns. If they tell me otherwise, okay, fine. But otherwise, I just do just a general situation. Like
the only time I ever mess it up is when I'm trying to address someone specifically.
I don't know your gender. I can't tell. It's like, but you should be able to tell. I'm like, how can I tell?
How?
Your username doesn't tell me anything.
Where I mess up is when they're not around.
Yeah.
When they're in front of me, I remember. When they're gone, I mess up the pronouns. Because I have a friend that prefers they, them pronouns.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say them if I was talking about a person, but the problem is that
when I'm staring them face to face,
I'm
good. They're gone. I'm like she. I'm like them. Damn it!
It's the exact opposite for me.
I don't care if you say they, them for me, she, her, because mine are she, they. As for... If you call me he, they, I'd be like, Japan Mission Boy isn't here, or aka Parker is not here. Paige is over here, or Japan Mission Girl's here, whatever you want to call me by. I take Paige and Japan Mission Girl, no problem.
Yeah.
I have a bunch of names that go by, which I do list on my stream.
I just tell people as long as you don't call me a slur, I'm fine.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm like, as long as you don't call me anything like rude or whatever. But actually, it's kind of funny if you actually do go to my bio. Oh, we have an ad, by the way, Evan.
Oh, Rand, this is an ad I wouldn't expect to see on your channel.
What?
Oh.
With the DoorDash one?
What?
I got a condom commercial.
You're like,
You got a what type of commercial?
I want to know.
I got a DoorDash with
What's
like,
that?
with like fighting games and such. Like Battle of the Brands. That's what it is.
The note.
Hey.
So.
Condom commercial.
Apparently, I know that
That's
Rin
a
got.
little spicy.
The thing is, I know Rin.
And Grimm, you know what? I have a perfect emote for that. Naughty. My naughty J-boy emote. Hey, I'm my Japan Mission Boy. Yeah.
I want to know.
We just came in here and
naughty emote.
cringe stream and just
Oh,
started
naughty
talking like,
Yeah.
we're sitting here playing Persona 5 and we're like,
I've been
come
holding
in,
my
we're gonna
text
turn this into a chatty
trying to-
stream.
Trying to read.
Yeah.
You've been playing P5? What? Oh, hi, P5 Royal.
I think what's funny too is that I know Rin got that commercial that you were talking about, Grimm, on my channel once because he was like, Trojan, yo, I love that history lesson. It's a good story. Either that or it's just something like, Trojan, what's that?
That was good. That was good.
And I was like, Rin, no, avert your eyes, no.
I don't know why
he's-
I'm getting it. No, I don't know why I'm getting
It's
a
like,
commercial
what? They're
for
just
that. I
talking
don't-
about a horse. I'm just like, Rin, you fool.
I don't know why I'm getting a commercial for that product. I don't use those. I'm trying to procreate.
True.
Like, I'm trying to make.
I
a
mean,
demon,
I just,
like,
I only meant the first half of that, the I don't use part, because I am living that single life.
I have a
You swear
headset.
Twitch needs to update their ad volumes? You have a headset
Ooh,
on,
mad loud.
and they are loud.
Oh yeah,
I
that
have-
happens
I
way too
have
often.
my-
Like
I have my
it's even a
volume
TV
on,
thing too.
yeah.
Like ads come in, they're like 50 times louder than the show you're watching, and like you blow your
God, I
ears out.
hate it. Yeah, it's worse too when you're half deaf, because then you have to. The thing about being half deaf is anytime my ears hurt, I have to realize how much must this hurt the people that aren't half deaf.
Yeah.
God, help us.
I've already had time where something shows up and I'm like, ow! Dang it!
That's
And-
really kind of suck.
And then,
But that just might be me.
and I'm like, how the...
Kind of
I'm just like, and I'm just like, I feel bad for anybody else who would have to go through this with me.
Although, Vin knows exactly how much my mouth is a potty mouth, so.
Yeah,
I know. I'm the same way. Like
I
I
know
told
how
Ren that
you all
I will,
are outside
will
of my
hold
stream.
that- yeah, outside of Ren's stream, I swear so much, and I'm like,
Vin's the
told-
saint of the four of us right here, people.
I told Ren, I was like, when I come in on your stream, like, you get like the most like halfway through a swear word, and I catch myself and I change it,
mm-hmm.
and I'm
Yeah,
like,
I do that. I've done that one time too, and he was like, and I was like, no, I caught it. And he's like,
And that's why
okay, but I'm watching you.
There's no stop. Hey, Ren.
Ren,
Yeah?
am I? Hold on.
Go
Samira,
Ren,
you
if
curse like a
still-
sailor, and there's no stop. Oh.
Am I still the only person who's redeemed the make Ren swear?
Yes, you are the only person, and Slaytaba told
Trust
me
me,
they
I'm
have.
saving.
Slaytaba told me they have 150k.
Bruh.
Come on, people, make Ren swear. So far, I'm the only person who's made him swear. If you guys
think
want to hear
Draco
Ren
can.
swear, hold
I
on.
think
If
Draco's
you guys
enough.
want to hear Ren swear without dropping a 50k redeem, over to the Grimm Society, I have a 700k redeem where you hear Ren say the F word a lot. Yeah.
The what?
No,
and
what
what?
word?
Word.
What word?
What does it start with?
F.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I knew that would be the word.
I mean, he
Did he
said.
It's only because he
Okay,
redeemed 50k.
so-
I mean, he said
I
fudge
mean, he
cookies.
said fuck.
Yeah.
He said
So,
fudge cookies.
So, if you've ever, for those who know about Tourette's
He
guy,
redeemed 50K.
the scene where he comes in with the hot pot, starts dropping the F-bomb a lot, and then smacks his head on the chandelier. I made him reenact that and give it to me as a sound clip, and then I put it up on my channel for 700 points.
Can you send me your Discord, because I don't think I have it for some reason.
No, on stream. It's on stream. On my
Sorry,
stream.
oh,
It's a
Nicholas Grimm?
700.
You can barely hear me once everyone starts chatting. Oh.
Oh, okay.
My voice is quite the quiet one compared to.
He may have to do. He may have to do a volume check on us and bring us down.
You can do that.
I'll just turn down my microphone.
The best way to do that. Hold on, before you do
I can do that in Discord.
Rin.
Yeah,
oh,
you're
wait,
right.
what?
What I do with a lot of my streamer friends is we do something called the banana check.
A banana check?
So you go from the top of the voice call all the way down to the bottom. Everybody says bananas one at a time. And then you adjust our volume accordingly so that we're not overpowering you.
Oh, you do it, but you adjust the volume after, not before.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I had to make
Great, now I have no idea where the volume was at.
My brain.
I already did it.
Well, I was gonna say, like, you could go in control us one by one because sometimes nobody's audio is the same. So one by one, we'd say bananas, and then you adjust our volume accordingly, so that way we're all approximately the same. So that way, no one person's louder than the other.
Going to bed. No problem. Good night, Devious. Sleep well. I'll talk to you later, darling. I'm glad you guys got along. Yeah, I brought Devious over with in a raid with through one of my friends that I do mod for.
Have a good night's sleep and sleep well.
Yes.
Have a good rest of the stream.
Have a good rest of the stream.
Thank you for being here, Devious.
Yes. I'm sorry, I just love how my character looks right now. She looks so
Glad
cute.
I got to meet
Yay!
a fellow Persona fan and fellow
Yeah.
Yusuke.
Yeah. When we were trying to thing is when we raided through another friend of mine who actually was the one who showed me Twitch, and was the first person I modded for.
Yeah.
And known as ShadowCloud777. That's 3 7s, by the way. My bad. But when we were trying to figure out who to raid or whatever, he was looking at one person that we all do follow, but they had a certain setting on there, but because not everybody in the chat is, and I got why that was the case. I asked a mutual friend of ours, and they told me what it was. I'm like, okay, that does make sense. But because not everybody is that, we were like, okay, let's try to find somebody else. And then I go, wait, why don't we? Because I do know that
you're also about to go to sleep soon. Hope to see you stream next.
Okay, Sumir, good night. Sleep well.
Have a good night as well.
Night,
my darling Sumiri.
Yes. Thank
stay
you.
cool, stay kind, and we'll see you next time.
Yes.
A comforting hug. Good night.
So because I did know Devious and another person that did come out earlier named Pepper, both those I know in IRL, I know they were Persona fans and fans of Persona 5. I was like, let's go check out Rin. He looks like I think they need some peeps to come by and have some fun, who would definitely love Persona 5. And so the rest is history.
I know.
Yeah. I was considering you and the people in the chat I was modding. So thankfully it worked. I was like, yes, Rin's on, and he's playing Persona. Let's go raid him.
Yeah, I know I met Rin through a different friend of ours. Slater is what I knew them. I know them as that. They changed their name after that.
I would also love to
The
always have love, get love,
but
to make sure to keep their average up.
Okay.
Get them affiliate.
I don't remember. I know Rin remembers it better than me. I don't remember if I met him in like a different stream chat or if I just came here because of Slater. It was one of the two. I don't exactly remember. Rin, you remember? You tell the story.
Rin can tell the story.
The story about
yes, of a lovely lady who had 3 girls of her very own. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet. I don't think anyone caught on to that reference.
Lovely lady of.
I was making a Brady Bunch reference. I don't think I'm gonna caught on to it. It's okay.
Caught on, don't worry.
Oh, I know Rin IRL. Like, Rin and I met through Blue Exorcist cosplaying, so.
And oh yeah, I'm like, I have to see this Yukio and I mean, I think. Did you show me you in cosplay, Rin? I don't remember.
Maybe.
I don't think so. I know you showed me a Noctis. I know you definitely showed me a Noctis. And I was like,
I remember that 5 days ago, dropping that Paimon voice redeem, and then being like, haha, I don't have to hear it. I got you muted. I'm streaming, and then just like bailed.
What if I could just act? What if I do Paimon voice right now?
That'll leave you the voice call.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. I have to say something. Grimm.
Yes.
You cosplay as Yukio.
I did. And currently have it on hiatus.
Hold on. And Rin cosplays as Rin.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's something wrong here. You know why?
Why?
You're the one who curses, not him.
Yeah, but I'm more accurate to Yukio's height and build, and I wear glasses, so that's why I picked Yukio.
Rin, you gotta get that potty mouth out.
I'm accurate to Rin's height, and also.
Sorry, that was really bad for me.
Energetic, the hyper energetic nature, and kind, sweet soul.
Little done. Guess what, Rin? Do you remember? I think like you did show me your Noctis cosplay, and I remember like I was like, oh yay, oh that's awesome, and I think I showed you my Luna Freya cosplay, if I recall. Right?
Yeah.
And I think Matifa.
Yes.
So like I said, if I get a new wig for my Luna Freya, and I get the dress fixed, then like I'm definitely doing Luna Freya all over again. That's about it. Otherwise, yeah. I had fun with it. I had fun. It's just I was sad.
So the two of the next 3 cosplays I'm working on, I technically don't need to buy a wig, but I'm buying a wig for one of them because I'm not growing my hair that long.
Okay.
But Renji, I am not growing my hair that long.
Oh come on! Why not? You have the red hair.
It's because my hair is so thick. I actually get headaches.
Oh.
Yeah, I've got thick, heavy hair, so I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'll wear a wig. One of them I am buying a wig because ain't no way in hell am I growing my hair out that long, and dyeing it pink.
Okay.
Natsu Dragneel.
Not still dragging.
That'd be fun. Natsu.
It's actually the outfit I'm doing to formalize the engagement of my fiance and me.
Were you gonna be Natsu? That's cute.
I will be Natsu. My partner's gonna be Lucy.
That's cute.
Oh, I put that on the wrong finger.
Okay, Grimm. Grimm.
Yeah.
Yes.
As a fairy tale fan, I definitely want pictures of this. No questions asked. Don't even hesitate. I want pictures of these. Okay. And the story.
I have a question. Why can't I ask questions?
What's the question?
I'm sorry. I'm a fairy tale fan and also a big Nalu fan. Don't be.
Oh, Rin, you will actually be there for the engagement. I'm doing it at Anime North.
Oh, you're doing it at Anime North. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm doing it the Saturday of Anime North. Actually, if Anime North is actually on time the way like how it's been previous years prior to COVID, all I got to do is email the cosplay battle chest people going, I'm doing it this year.
I don't know where Anime North is at, unfortunately.
It's in Toronto, Ontario.
Oh, right, it's in Canada. Sugar McNuggets.
But I've been in the
I live in New York.
Rin, I'm revealing my province where I live.
Oh.
You're the one who outed yourself for living in Ontario.
I did not.
You did. You're like, oh, revealing my location. But
I know what.
Just...
Never mind.
I just say I'm from New York and that's that.
Yeah, I state province only. I state province only unless I'm outside of a stream.
Dude, I'm just stating my state.
Yeah.
People, oh, you're from New York? Oh, how's the city? I'm like, I'm just from the state. I'm not from the city.
My
state. Like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm from New York State, not from the city. Like, but I thought New York State was the city. I'm like, no. I'm like, well, what are you thinking of? Are you thinking of Manhattan, the Bronx, or Brooklyn? And they're like, what do you mean? Because that's usually the areas where people like know NYC as. Like, depending upon what area you're thinking of.
Yeah.
When they say the village, and I'm like, oh, you mean Manhattan? Because
New York City is actually a metropolis. It's kind of like Toronto. You could say you could say you live in Toronto, but Toronto's like 12 different cities.
Yeah, and NYC is just 5 boroughs. However, it's funny enough. NYC is just like a small part of the state.
Oh yeah.
That people don't realize. I'm like, yeah, no, we're actually believe it or not, we're more urban to rural area. And more urban, suburban, and rural. That's what we are.
Ontario's more like farmland and stuff. Like, there's a lot of farmland and forest.
Because where I live is like pretty rural, no matter where I am, and so I'm like, God forbid I say what my hometown is, because it's like 2,600 people in it. So somebody just needs to walk around there, and they'll find me eventually.
Yeah, where I live, it's pretty big, but I live in a suburban area, so yeah, I definitely.
That's the most anybody should say about where they're living, because you don't want to dox yourselves. Like, keep information about where you're living to a very minimum.
Yeah,
be mysterious like a phantom thief.
I will state events where I go to. That's as much as you're getting. Like,
about it.
Yeah, no, I don't even, I mean, I don't state like where exactly I am in New York, where I live in New York, because for one thing, I know my voice is a little too recognizable for people to hear and such, so I've been told my voice is a little too unique, which one is a good thing, and two, it's a bad thing depending on how you look at it.
Yeah.
So that said, I don't bother,
There are people who believe that my home state doesn't exist.
What home state do you live in? Maybe you don't.
I don't live in it now. I live the next state over, but I was born and raised in Ohio.
What?
Yeah. I've heard people like Ohio's not a real state. I'm like,
Ohio is a real state. What the hey?
I knew a guy who's from the UK, and he's like, I'm gonna be real. I didn't think Ohio existed until I met you.
Oh, that must have been like, what the heck? I mean, I understand. I understand. You know, someone thought maybe like Oklahoma might have been not a real state because there's a musical called Oklahoma, and usually you separate fictional from reality. I can understand that, but by the way, Oklahoma I know is a real state. So anyone wonders otherwise, Oklahoma's real.
I'm excited. I'm excited. I get to go into for the very first time in my entire life, I'm actually getting to leave Canada this year.
Ooh.
I have been invited to my buddy's place in Michigan for American Thanksgiving.
My condolences.
Okay. Enjoy. I haven't been to Michigan in a while.
I haven't, and I don't intend to go back.
You have been, you don't intend to go back. Okay.
Yeah, it's not that it was a bad experience. You know, it's a state thing. It's a vendetta.
Vendetta.
Well, actually, I guess it depends on where in Michigan. It's very dependent.
Okay.
But yeah, Rin. So like I was saying, I'd been involved with cosplay chess for a few years.
Yeah, I'm going to bed. I have class tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah, go to bed, Evan.
The Borger is going to be a sleepy patty.
The Borger is like, I'm sleepy.
Before getting eaten.
No, I'm just remembering that I have classes tomorrow.
Wait. If you live, I know you don't live in Ohio. You live in state over. You're like a few hours. You're like, wait, how many hours are you behind me? 1 hour?
It's still Eastern Standard Time.
Oh, so what? So yeah. Oh, right. I derped. I apologize.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
We're both 115.
The
So,
fact
yeah.
that I haven't said anything stupid yet is already a miracle in itself, realistically.
Oh.
Evan, just go to bed.
Yeah,
Good night, Borger.
Get.
Hugs you good night.
Evan.
I love you, but you have school and you need sleep. Get going.
Pikachu says go to see peace. So you need to see peace. And, because Paige tells me to go to sleep when I have to. So you have to listen and because they care and I care too. And so do I. Yeah.
Pikachu talking to me like that in life, I would scream and run.
Huh?
If I ever saw a Pikachu, I'd be like, "Yo, Pikachu!" And then if it talked to me like that, I would be traumatized.
You know, I could probably scream in my room and not even disturb anybody because I have my sound wall up.
You're so mean.
Hey,
I'm gonna
sound
cry now.
Oh,
And I ran away.
no. Hugs for Pika as well.
I ran away and hide them and climb my burrow. You'd be scared of me. I'm only 5 and you'll be scared.
I'm hugging a Mimikyu right now. Does that count as Pikachu?
Huh? Sorry.
No.
What's up, Finn?
I'm
No,
hugging
no.
a Mimikyu.
Mimikyu does
I'm
not.
leaving.
Mimikyu does not
leaving.
count as Pikachu.
What?
Yeah, Mimikyu?
Mimikyu doesn't count as Pikachu?
I'm
This is...
leaving. Bye.
Mimikyu, don't hear them. Mimikyu, don't
no,
listen.
No, Vin. Now my 5-year-old Pikachu wants to say, now my 5-year-old Pikachu wants to hug Mimikyu with you.
Yay, good. Because Mimikyu
Okay.
deserves love too.
I like Mimikyu. Mimikyu's
Rin,
cute.
have you seen cosplay battle chess at Anime
Mimikyu
North?
is the best Pokemon. Best Pikachu.
Mimikyu's cute. I love Mimikyu. I also like Pikachu, but the reason why I like Mimikyu is because I think like if you look at like the
tries to be
backstory,
like
because
a-
Mimikyu actually has been voted as the most saddest Pokemon, and when you look at it, it makes sense.
I will neither
But
confirm
I
nor
think
deny.
Mimikyu was sadder,
I may
wanting
have
one of the dark
drawn
Pokemons.
dark sketches of Mimikyu with a Pikachu.
No.
Okay.
If you actually look at the backstory and not only the Pokedex, but actually what the Pokemon is, Mimikyu is actually probably the darkest
Not the
and the
dark.
most saddest Pokemon. So people
It's
be
a
like,
ghost type. It has the shadow.
if you think about it, it does. And also, if you think about it, if you look at it in another way, a lot of people with mental health actually can relate to Mimikyu too.
Hmm.
All right.
That's
Rin.
why a lot of people do like Mimikyu too now because
Question.
and that's
Que-
sad.
Question?
Question
Yeah.
about the only convention we've seen each other at. Well, no, sorry, the most common convention we've seen ourselves at. Seen each other
Cosplay
at,
chess.
Because I've seen. Have you seen cosplay chess at Anime North?
I never seen Aminor's cosplay chess. I've only taken part in seeing cosplay chess at different con Bravo.
Okay.
I think I've only seen
Well,
pictures of it.
It's usually where they have artist alley is usually usually on the other side, the back wall. Like when you go through, it's usually on the back wall. They usually have cosplay chess set up there with the lights. I've taken part of it so many times, and they stated that there are 2 occasions where I get control of the game. Because I've been around for so long, been in the game for so long. I've been a king piece, I think 2 or 3 times.
A king piece.
They said that when I go to do my engagement, I get control of the game.
Ooh.
If I
That's
show
fun.
up with any of my massive cosplays, like when I do my possessed Yukio, I am immediately a king piece, and I eject anyone who is a king piece.
That's gonna be fun.
So all I literally have to do is when I'm signing up for the chess game, go, I'm bringing the massive wing cosplay. They're gonna go, yeah, we're moving him to a king piece because he's gonna wipe the board. So
He's gonna wipe
you've
the
seen
board?
you've clearly seen the first season of Blue Exorcist, right?
Yes.
Have we seen this? I don't know. I'm kidding. I have seen some of it already.
The massive flame wings that Yukio gets when he gets possessed.
By father.
I'm making them.
Wait. That's a spoiler, but I already know about this already. So.
It's non-canon, so I don't care anymore. Like
Eh.
they've already had to backpedal on that for season 2.
It's like
Yeah, season 2 rewrit that.
sorry for the stuttering.
What
it's
happened?
like the whole thing with Snape
That
killed
leads up to
Dumbledore
that.
thing. Everyone knows that by now.
Yeah. So yeah, like that whole end of like season 1 that's not canon.
So maybe
Where Yukio's
still
paladin
technically happen, but differently.
No, it doesn't.
Not
I've
at
been
all?
reading the manga. It just
Never mind.
the possession does not go on that way. It does happen slightly, but it does not go on like that.
Okay.
I've been reading the manga. I've been keeping up on it, like just to see if like it happens again.
Still
Like
has,
if
like,
they
mother
actually if the manga does actually bring in that like Yukio's paladin, blah 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 blah. No, doesn't even touch that. It's completely different after that. There is so much more story.
I haven't read much of the manga or seen the second season, so keep this in mind. But I'm whatever with spoils at this point. Continue.
Oh no, I'm just saying like at the beginning of season 2, they just backpedal and like
Okay.
there's a specific point in season 1 which is the forest fight with a Maimon.
Okay.
It does not go down that way. Rin's sword doesn't crack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
it
they-
doesn't crack. Like I've actually had to tell people. Yeah, his sword didn't crack. He didn't destroy the cuckoo clock. Maimon got stuck in the cuckoo clock. And they actually don't show what happened to Maimon. Like they didn't backpedal that much. Like they just went, okay, whatever. Like all that did not happen, and they go on to they call it the Kyoto arc. They go to Kyoto.
Did they tease him on maybe?
that arc I know of.
Show him something.
What they did not want to show because it is, I think, a little too gruesome for them to show on screen.
Huh?
In the anime, a Maimon is impaled and being tortured inside the cuckoo clock. They would not show it. A Maimon's being tortured and impaled.
And Comic Got Kill has some similar things like that with the manga.
So they did not want to show anything that gruesome, but essentially the cuckoo clock was a capture device to grab a Maimon and treat him for pushing Rin too far.
Sugar McNuggets.
They wanted Rin to get control because they because Maimon's actually not evil. He has no evil intent.
He's like a kid.
He's like a child. He's like a child, yeah. He was playing with his little brother. That's how he saw it. He was playing with his little brother, trying to get him more powerful because they don't
That's
like
how
that.
I saw it too. The way they act.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, they don't like Satan. They were actually trying to get Rin and Yukio to a point. Like that's what their whole like toying with Rin was let's see how far we can push you, see like what we can make you, what can become of you, because we don't like Dad and we feel that you being half human, you have more heart, and we feel that you can take down Dad.
But still, like messing him with that like that is really messed up.
That's why when Mephisto showed up and was like, "Ah, shit, you went too far." Okay, in the cuckoo clock, no, you sent him into a rage. You were just supposed to test his abilities, like see what he's gotten so far.
Right. I do remember that. Like,
Yeah.
that's what happened in the isn't that what happened in the Chicken McNuggets? That's what happens in the first season, doesn't it?
Yeah, that was the first season. That's what I was saying. Like in the first season,
Yeah.
Rin's sword cracked. It doesn't actually crack till
I do
season.
remember that.
That all
They
goes
never
down in
had to
season
fix
2. It goes down in season 2. Like they actually show the proper way how it all goes down in season 2.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no,
But then
No,
they
no.
still also shun Rin.
it's past further. They were still shunning Rin in season 2. It was a whole different way on how they became friends with Rin.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they actually did the proper way in season 2.
And it also made me lose my
And-
confidence.
There was a whole lot of stuff that went on in season 2 that revealed a whole bunch of stuff about people, and I'm waiting for season 3 because season 3 is actually backstory on 2 more people.
Backstory on Shira, right?
Shura and Eyebrows.
I think I heard about that.
I can't remember her name.
Pokebrow. Zumo
yeah.
Kamiki. Hazumo Kamiki.
Yes, her. It's backstory on her family.
I know her name because she's the first one to not shun Rin.
if she hasn't seen the first episode of season 2, I'm not gonna say why. Because she says it. She says
I'm not a Kyoto season whatsoever. So.
Okay, well, when you
and I don't know how many people in chat who are listening and are watching Blue Exorcist, even having gone that far to where you're at. I have seen up to where you're talking with the sword cracking, and with him rampaging through. I do know what part you're talking about because I already watched that episode, and I have not went any further than that. When
you don't need to anymore.
Like
at that point,
I'm gonna watch it regardless because I like visuals and such like that.
I still don't mind watching all the episodes.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Like, it is a great end of the season, but the whole plan for that was it was supposed to be a one-off anime. They weren't supposed to continue it. Then there was a outcry for season 2, and they went, "Crap, we gotta backpedal."
Well.
So they had to backpedal to a point, and then like I was confused for a point, and I was like, I already read the manga. I know what went on. And then I had friends confused. I'm like, Grimm, why does everybody hate Ren again at the beginning of season 2? And I'm like, okay, so remember that forest fight? Ignore from there on. That's no longer canon to the story. And they're like, oh, that makes more sense now.
Yes.
But yeah, things go on further on. I've been keeping an eye on to see when season 3 is being released. So that way, like, if they're like, yeah, we're not doing a season 3 ever, then I could be like, if you don't plan on reading the manga, let me drop all the information so you know what goes on. Because there is a buttload of information that, like, has been released so far, and there is a few things that are kind of funny. But I don't want to drop them. I already told Brenda one thing that I found was funny, but I don't want to repeat it.
As far as I read in the manga, I read to where they cross-dressed and went in the washroom.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that. Was that I think
deal with a demon or something.
Yeah, I don't remember that one. I think that was getting closer to the Shura and Izumo arc.
Oh.
Because those happen at the exact same time.
I should read more continuing from that, because I think that's the last time I remember reading.
Yeah, Shura and Izumo's arc are at the exact same time. Because they both kind of go poof, and then they go like, where'd they go? We need to go save them. Like, we need to find out what's going on. And that's all I'm leaving with that. But you learn things about so many people, and they actually did plan in a whole lot of character development. So if they don't continue it past the second season, I'm gonna be really mad. Because where I'm at in the manga, I want to see that in anime form, because there are some epic fights in the manga that I want to see animated. And some abilities I want to see animated in the anime.
Abilities.
Like, there are some really cool things. Like, there's someone we've met, they have a really awesome power, and it's literally taking demon spirits and throwing them at objects and making the object transform.
Sounds pretty cool.
And I'm like, you summon demons into things. This is awesome.
Like,
why haven't we seen this power earlier?
They're playing that hide and seek game.
Oh yeah, yeah. And we see that in what should be the next arc in the anime, if I'm correct. Because it's during the Izumo Shura backstory arc. But Rin, you should remember, don't say the line, but you remember the scene where they get on the train to go to Kyoto.
Yeah.
Remember what Izumo said to Rin?
Yes.
If you don't, I was gonna say, if you don't remember exactly what she said, I can type it out to you in Discord.
Oh, I get it. It's like a
She said...
It's a bit of a spoiler. It's a bit of a spoiler. That's why I don't want to say it.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, type it out.
That.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Oh yes, that. Okay. That's fitting considering considering her eyebrows, maybe, and how she looks. Maybe because of the connection with their familiars, Inari. Ah, that does it. See, knew it. That makes sense. Because they're familiars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both
It
of their
explains
familiars.
exactly. It
Like,
explains.
familiar too.
It explains how they have it too. Like it goes into their background and exactly what's going on with them.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of cool stuff going on with that. And you said you're also a big fan of Fairy Tail?
I am.
Have you been reading the manga?
I do know about 100-year quest, and I have been spoiled enough stuff already.
I am fully caught up. I'm pretty sure on 100-year quest.
Oh no!
I love it. There is so much cool shit that goes on.
I mean, currently it's
I
on
think
hiatus.
with Fairy Tail, I stopped somewhere.
On the works of it. But 100-year quest is gonna get animated soon.
It is getting animated soon. I'm actually gonna.
When is this gonna get released?
I remember for
I'm
Fairy
actually-
Tail, I watched 51 episodes on Netflix because I think they only went up to 51.
Like really looking forward to it.
Maybe, and then
Actually, so
I watched. I'm not sure if I remember if I watched more on Funimation or not.
Rin, get man, missing out on then. Missing out.
Oh.
But Grimm,
Mm-hmm.
okay, so when I stream, Vin knows this, but when I stream, I live read and I do a lot of voice acting when I do so, when I live read my stuff. And, there's like a lot of like inspiration regarding, like anime and Disney, etc., because was my thing. Well, I do take like ideas from it and I do refer to them as that. And I do mention the series and such that they are into and such. There is one character that is very much into Fairy Tail, and funny enough, his abilities are pretty much the same as Natsu's. And the reason why he does like Fairy Tail is because this character was originally afraid to use those abilities because it has caused harm for people. And if he's not careful about it, he can actually hurt himself or another person. So with the help, with the help and such, he used what he uses from, because his abilities are similar to it. I think the only difference is that he can suck back in his own fire. That's the only difference between him and Natsu. Like he can take back his own fire, like compared to Natsu can do. But it's because it's not, in his case, it's not magic or anything or sorcery or anything like that.
Yeah.
But it is so he can relinquish other flames and he can take back his own. To kind of, as a way, to try to better control anything of his own. But, yeah. But anywho, when people ask him who's his favorite anime, what's his favorite anime, he says Fairy Tail. Who's your favorite character? Natsu. Because it did have a good impact on him, and he uses some of those abilities that Natsu uses, or does something based on it, and makes it his own. Like, he won't do, fire, dragon, etc., but he will do something similar to it. Like, he might do, his flame elbows, and, use his fists and punch with fire instead. But he won't, do it like that. He won't even like call like like blah. No, I'm not doing it that far. But he does try. He does try to but because I do also personally like the character myself, I do my best, you know, like I do take inspiration. I do say where he got some of his ideas for his attacks are and such. And so I already hinted that stuff already. But Fairy Tail is one of the ones I do take reference from, along with a bunch of other anime, even for names, etc.
So there was a slated release date for... Oh, no, the manga was released in English as of July of this year.
Of which one?
For 100 Year Quest. The English manga started being released into North America for release. And all they stated is there's an anime series adaptation announced. There's no date on when it's coming in.
Yeah, I know. They've announced it for COVID, so I think that's probably one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Eden Zero's also taken a bit, so we have two Mashimas they're on hiatus at the moment. What happened to Persona 5?
Oh? I've been waiting to read text. Alright, okay, fine, you want me? Shall I read it?
Sorry.
Should I read it?
Yeah, but hey, Grimm, yeah, if you want to come by to my stream, I may not be up to that character yet, but you will see that I do mention different anime and series and such, and manga too, because a lot of the characters are anime and manga fans themselves.
I can't wait for next month.
Wait, which ones are you waiting for?
1,000 Year Blood War.
Since I didn't.
Oh, blood. Oh.
With my voice
okay.
acting, I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, I haven't caught up in Bleach. It's on my list though to catch up on. It's been forever since I last seen it. But
I'm the type of cozy. My custom tags say cozy, chilled, chatty.
That's what I'm looking forward to.
So
the cozy and chilled part doesn't happen until everyone goes to sleep.
Wait, hold on. I think that season came out this month. Or something else. I gotta double check.
I need to let everybody know, if you are a Bleach fan, it does not end with 1,000 Year Blood War. There is more after.
Dun dun dun. I'm sorry.
I will state this. It is not a spoiler in any way, shape, or form. Some of the last chapters of 1,000 Year Blood War takes place like 12 or so years after the end of 1,000 Year Blood War. And it is literally it shows everybody gathering together to watch Chad go fight in like MMA or boxing or something, because what are you gonna do after you no longer have to fight big bad guys? You go on with a normal life. He went to like MMA or boxing, like, so everybody's like coming over to Ichigo's place, and it actually shows Ichigo's kid and another unnamed Soul Reaper's kid. I'm not stating who. Shows them.
Dun dun dun. I'm sorry.
And Ichigo's kid can actually knock themselves into Soul Reaper form without using the glove or a muscle pill.
That's cool.
He can change at will into Soul Reaper form.
That's really sick.
Yeah. And then like I was looking it up and I was like looking into Ichigo's kid, and what I saw was Ichigo's kid actually has Ichigo's kid actually has a unique ability.
Oh.
He can summon a spectral fish for people to ride on.
What?
Magical fish? That's pretty cool. That is pretty sick. I like that.
But like, yeah, I was like, that's awesome. Like, that's a really cool ability. And like, yeah, there is story going on, but they haven't released enough for a volume net, so it's only like it's only a few chapters right now. So I need to pull it back up on my manga thing and start reading it, because I'm like, if I know they're doing 1,000 Year Blood War, but are they going to continue after 1,000 Year Blood War? Like, is Kubo going to want to continue the kid's story in anime?
Fair enough.
Like, he did a few other projects that tie into like the whole Bleach area. I forget what they're called, but he did a couple little stories and like short episodes that are like more like the western side of like what would be considered the Soul Society.
Okay.
So like we see what happens in Japan Soul Society. This is more like Europe Soul Society.
Ooh. So we have like an international situation going on.
Yeah, like it's like a small little section, and I think Ichigo does make an appearance in that.
That's kind of cool. Okay.
But it's like a small little series. I just don't remember what it's called again.
Actually, I should probably mention this. So when I was mentioning about my OC for The Exorcist, because there's, you know how they say, like, you know, there's the True Cross Japan branch. Her father is the paladin for the U.S. He was a paladin from the U.S. branch. So, I mean, I don't know if there's only one paladin in the world. I have to double check that in lore, or you two can tell me if I'm incorrect, if that's correct or not. But
Paladin is the highest ranking exorcist, so there would, I believe, if I was to go check through the lore again, I believe there is only one in existence.
It's only one or something, or it's only one in the world? I can't remember.
I think there's only one in the world.
Okay.
It could be one per country, but I'm pretty sure it's only one per world.
Yeah.
Because I believe they are.
I want to say one per country, because. Yeah, but that would be, I think, slightly more feasible. Likely. That's just my opinion, because that would be more like. I mean, even if yes, there's a suspicion, obviously. But if they did like some, like, you know,
there's only one in their lore.
Yeah, no, it would be one in the world.
Paladin is the highest rank. There is only one. They are recognized as the strongest exorcist of them all.
Okay, so that one, so it would only be one person. That's annoying. Ugh. Okay.
Yeah. And then right below them are four. There are 4 knights below that called the Arc Knights.
Okay. Fair enough.
Then you have your upper rank, your middle rank, your lower rank, X-Wires, and pages. Pages are your lowest rank.
Yay, pages.
Pages are what we saw in like the first few episodes.
I know what pages are. And I know, and I'm one of them.
Technically, yes.
Yeah. Then you get X-Wire, which actually get to go out and go on non-combat missions. Lower ranks.
Grimm, did you catch the joke that I just said?
No.
Because
I said I know what pages are, and I'm one of them.
Keika.
My IRL name is Paige. My in real life name is Paige.
Exercising
in reality.
Exorcism training.
Rin doesn't like me using his IRL name.
Ah!
I learned Rin's IRL name, and I'm not allowed to use it ever, even in person or in chat and private chat. Yeah.
I give it an option on my stream.
That's a dead name.
I didn't even tell you who I learned it from.
Yeah.
I know you did tell me who you learned it from.
Wait. What's
Did I? Who was it?
A Maimon.
Do you remember? Yes, a Maimon told me.
Because a Maimon, I met a Maimon before you. I think maybe. Yeah.
Oh, we have a competition now here, boys?
Yeah, you met a Maimon before me, and I met a Maimon before you.
Now.
Because I think it was the last year I cosplayed normal
maybe
Yukio.
it was at the same time then.
The last year I cosplayed normal Yukio. The year I retired him was when I met a Maimon. When I met them.
Oh. Sorry.
Someone sounds a little sleepy.
I am not sleepy. I'm awake.
I'm kind of resetting my sleep schedule because I've been getting up early because I had dentist appointments and that just butchered my sleep schedule.
Oh,
and I'm like, I need to start getting my dentist appointments back in the afternoon so I can sleep in the frickin' morning.
The land of insomnia.
Well, fine ugly Cthulhu's on.
Cthulhu?
Jeez. Fine ugly Cthulhu killings. Wow, okay. Sorry. Oh yeah, Vin could actually say that if they wanted to.
Oh, Rin, I don't know how you feel about tattoos, but I'm planning my next tattoo, and I want it for my birthday.
Next
Okay.
tattoo.
Yeah, I'm starting.
Tattoos. I just never had one.
I am starting the sleeve on my left arm. Well, technically, it got started 12 years ago, but I'm starting the sleeve on my left arm. On my left arm is my last name, my family name, and well, it's because on the right arm is was my birth last name, my dead name. I changed my name 6 years ago.
Fine.
I am getting all Norse stuff up my left arm, and I am starting with the Tree of Life Yggdrasil.
Okay.
I want to get Yggdrasil wrapping around my wrist.
Ooh.
And then I want to get 2 ravens flying up from it, one on either side of my arm. And then I don't know where I'm going from there, but I'm slowly working it all up because either on my chest or on my back I'm having the Vegvisir, which is the Norse symbol like of a guiding map. So I want everything to lead up to that, so a guiding map. But I don't know where to go, and I need to get some stuff redrawn because the current artwork I have, the ravens are too black. I need more definition to them. So I'm like, I need to find someone who's good at drawing burbs. Because I need more definition in these birds for them before they go on my body. Oh, and Rin's stream just went weird for me. Oh, it's back to normal.
What?
Okay.
Did? What?
Oh yeah, I just had like a whole slew of like colored lines go across my screen, and they like started glitching out, and then it went back to normal.
Oh, okay, I saw that on the stream preview. Yes.
Yeah.
I did have PS Roleplay go green screen.
Yeah,
again.
I saw that already
earlier.
too.
Same green screen that happened yesterday too. PS Remote Play like zacked up.
Oh yeah, you're still trying to get your capture card. What one are you going for?
Good question, but I think it was probably maybe Elgato, I guess? I don't know.
Man,
whatever the best one I could...
Just so you know, this could be your alternative if you don't want to say... It may be a long version, but if you look at it closely, you can probably catch on exactly what it's saying.
What?
I see that. Yep.
Find ugly Cthulhu killings? What?
First letter of every word.
Yes.
Ah!
Huh? First letter. You're hiding it underneath code?
It does kind of work. So find ugly Cthulhu yourself. Cthulhu killings yourself, so to speak. Or, well, find ugly Cthulhu killings. It does kind of work out too when you put it with anything.
Rin, I will say that like if you are looking at Elgato, the HD60S is a fantastic one. I have been using that one since 2016.
Yeah, I think that was the one I was looking at. I put it on my Best Buy wishlist thing I made on the May Belt section.
Yeah.
Jose wishlist art.
The HD60S is a good one. I have been using it for years. Just remember, every now and then you are going to have to reset it. You're gonna have to pull the. So you have your HDMI in, your HDMI out, and you have your cable that connects to your computer.
Yeah.
The one that the USB that connects to your computer. Just unplug it for 5 seconds. Plug it back in. It'll reset.
Okay.
Like if you swap between like say your PlayStation, your computer, your PlayStation, your computer, your PlayStation, computer, you do that a little too often, it'll start glitching out and you'll lose audio, or your video will freeze. Just unplug it 5 seconds, plug it back in. Light glows. No, like if the light doesn't glow red, you're good. If the light glows red, you got to do it again.
So you gotta do a reset every once in.
I'd say just to be safe, reset it once a week before you stream. And then reset your OBS, because when you disconnect your capture card, your OBS will freak out for a moment. Be like, oh no, there's no capture card anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, just do that. It'll work great. You can actually, with that, you can actually output at 1080.
Yeah.
You can stream 1080 consistently.
So it's once every week, right?
Yeah, do it once a week just as a safe bet. Just to make sure everything's running properly. Like that's the best bet. Like again, I've been using one since 2016, streaming with it since 2017. Like it's just a safety thing. It's like resetting your internet at least once a month.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please tell me you reset your internet at least once a month.
Alright, hey guys.
Reset it once a month? Like, what do you mean?
Okay, yo, sorry guys, I'm actually getting kind of tired. I'm gonna probably try to just chill out, then go to sleep.
Okay.
All right, you go get some sleep.
Have a good
Yeah,
night's
no
sleep, Paika. Thank you
Yeah,
for
have a good
coming
night.
and thank you for guiding the raid from Shadow Cloud.
Yeah, no problem. I was like happy. I was happy to say yeah. Let's raid Grimm.
A
'cause we need
comforting
to.
hug. Good night.
He's awesome. He's with my peeps. We gotta go say hi to him. Aw, thank you for the hug, Grimm. Appreciate
You're welcome. That's what I like to do. For
I get to hug
another
you.
special way of good night. Have a good night. Sleep
Do I
well.
get a hug too?
Sweet dreams.
Does
Thank you for
Pikachu
shouting
get a
out,
hug?
Paika, Grimm. If you aren't following Japanation Girl, if you love beautiful written stories and live reading
Yes.
and Pikachu
And if you
voice
guys want
acting
to, you guys,
and
and if you guys
Gatomon.
want to hear, and if you want to hear me talk to a Pikachu, and if you want me to hear me
Talk to a Pikachu who also knows how to speak.
and also to a Gatomon side too. You guys are very welcome to come by. I also do my own visual voicing for characters and such. And we do talk about different topics that might interest you, whether they are LGBT, love and romance, how society may look at things that they shouldn't really look at in certain ways. It's pretty progressive. And the stories I live read are teen oriented. So basically, if you are under 18, my thing is please don't reveal your age in chat. If you want to tell me your age, please tell me in a whisper, because I want to protect. Because as somebody who does care about kids and their safety, and also as an aunt, I want you all to be safe, because that's my concern the most. But keep in mind, because my stream is 18 up, it's due to because of language and sometimes content some people might think is a little too inappropriate for certain ages, but usually the topics we talk about is age appropriate enough for high school. Let's put it like that.
Yes.
Yeah, don't ever state your age in my stream unless you are 18
Yes,
up,
please,
because
yeah.
my mods.
I do not want. I'm like great if you're 15, that's great, but please don't say it in stream. If
No,
you're 16, that's great. Please don't say it in stream. If you're 17, that's great. Please don't say it in stream. If you want to tell me, that's fine. You can let me know in a whisper. I really suggest no one really under than 15. 14 might be pushing it. Basically, this is high school age. Even if you are under high school age, don't tell me your age in chat either. If you're 18, you can say, that's fine, but otherwise, tell me your age in a whisper. Otherwise, that's okay. If you want to talk to me about how sometimes school may be tough, that's fine. I've been there, done that.
Yeah, the whole reason I say don't do it is my mods have been told that if anyone under 18 reveals their age, they are to set a maximum timeout on you, so you cannot type.
That makes sense.
Max?
And
I'm
I
an
would
18
say
plus
caution.
streamer. I do not stream anything that is meant for younger eyes. Usually I stream a lot of violent games. I swear a lot. I make inappropriate comments and jokes with
Persona
my
5
friends.
is rated M for mature.
Exactly.
But
Yeah.
So
I
like,
mean,
please
the reason why my content,
don't.
the reason why my content's 18 up is because the topics we talk about and because of cursing.
Then again,
It's nothing to
there's
do with gaming. funny
trigger
enough.
warning stuff.
And the topics, and like I said, the topics are high school, if anything, high school friendly enough. Because
Because also
because
Persona's in school.
there are serious topics. I mean, we did have a talk about.
By the way, there's an ad break. coming up.
Your stream is 18 up enough. But, I mean, one of the topics we talked about, I have a suspicion we might have somebody in my followers who might be, but I haven't asked. and
you
they
want
haven't said
friendly
anything,
comfort?
so I'm not
No
gonna
worries. We
jump
got
the gun.
family-friendly sleepers.
But one of the topics we have talked about was LGBT-friendly sexuality, gender, and even consent and such. So we have talked about like mature topics like that, things that I wish that I was taught in high school, that I wish they should teach even now. Because
ad break
people,
starting soon.
I made a comment saying it's sad because when people say in England, in Europe, like, oh my God, how dare they tell these kids about this and this about, you know, the SEX, so to speak. And
there's an ad
now,
break.
so you know. But
he was trying to tell us ad break incoming and this, but you just kept talking. I heard trying to get it out, but you just kept going on and on.
He really had censored me like heck. What the heck?
Sorry, this is.
But anyway,
Don't worry.
But anyway,
Do you want to hear more of the
yeah,
conversation?
You're
probably watching the VOD. There's probably no ads in VODs, right?
No ads in VODs.
No, there isn't. No, there
exactly.
No, there aren't any ads in VODs.
So,
but that would be the.
If you want to hear the rest of the conversation? Watch the VOD.
Pretty much. So that was basically. It's like, you know, it's like it is very high. If anything, it is high school oriented, because. So the thing was, this was the thing, like, you know, they say that, well, Europe or whatever is teaching children that it's okay to have sex or whatever, but it's like, you know, they tell this and that and this, and I'm like, and they teach them like at elementary school, it's totally fine. When yet,
if you want to hear what
we have who has a higher crime rate? We do. Who has a higher teen pregnancy rate? We do. What's it like in Europe?
Huh?
Not as high in either way. Want to know why? You're dissing them because you guys don't want to talk about it here. Wow. Okay.
Actually, we talk about it here in Canada.
Well, okay, in the US we don't. US is like backwards, but it's not. It's that's the best way I can put it as. And
we have.
But I can tell
I don't think we have sex ed in elementary school, but I know we have it in high school. I know it's covered in grade 9 phys ed.
Yeah. I think I know, like, you know, I forgot what country they do it, but they kind of go back with a pretty good way. When they're like, I think in 4th and 5th grade they talk about how reproduction, like, you know, how babies are formed, and such.
I don't know how babies are formed. They come from a bird, right?
In middle school they talk a little bit more about relationships, but in high school they talk about safety and consent.
Yeah, they do cover safety and consent in high school too. I remember that because it was covered in I don't think it's covered in actual phys ed. I think it's covered in some of the later stuff. Yeah. But we also do have parenting classes, which I think should be a mandatory thing.
Yeah, and on top of that, I think another
unless of course you're ace.
Like the US say, like, don't even talk about consent, and I'm like, but consent can be outside of that topic. If you don't want someone to hug you, you can say that. If you don't want someone to hold your hand, you can say that. If you don't want someone to touch you, you can say that. That is fine. It has nothing to do with that kind of topic. It could be something like, you know, like give you a high five. No, I don't like that. If you don't want to get kissed on the cheek, you have the right to say that. You also have the right to say that to your family, and I have said that. And I think one of the viewers in the chats is like, thank you. I wish people actually said that, and they don't see that. Yeah, you can give consent if you don't want a family member to say something, but then family gets upset, and I'm like, well, guess what? Then that's on them. It's nothing against them. It's just you don't like getting touched, you don't like getting kissed, you don't like getting hugged. It's nothing against them. It's just it's not your thing. And the reason why I emphasize that is also because, I mean, I have autism. We have when it's a sensory issue, people get all offended, like, you know, like, I don't want to get hugged or touched. I'm like, it's nothing against you. It's just how we are. I'm like,
yeah, like with especially with people who are on the spectrum, like, the whole thing is like you get a sensory overload. You don't want people to talk to you. You don't want people to touch you. You want to be left alone to unwind.
Yes.
And that was a big thing that we didn't find it with me till I was in my 20s that I was autistic.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I was diagnosed when I was a baby, so I was one of the people that my mom actually kind of recognized something's up. When I was a baby, I was like a toddler. I think I was like 2 or 3 years old when I was diagnosed. So, yeah, I was diagnosed with ADHD and autism. Because, like I said, my mom recognized the signs as something going on, and she was right. And it's fine, because thankfully, because of that, I had the help I needed very early with my speech, with me being my social, etc. Kind of, even if I couldn't really speak well, try to find other ways to express how I feel, even if it's tough.
My mom caught on that something was up with me because I was the youngest of 5. My mom had already raised 4 kids at this point. She's like, yeah, no, this one's different than the other. Something's up. So she took me to a specialist, and he went, I don't think he was well versed enough in regards to like the different spectrum of autism. He went, there's something up. It's not ADD, it's not ADHD. There's something up with him. I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I can't put a label on it. And then as I started going to high school, I was just starting high school. I had a teacher, fresh out of teaching college, go to my mom and go, I think this is Asperger's. And then I didn't hear that. I didn't hear it from her. She told my mom in private.
Wow.
Then I saw a psychologist in grade 10 because I had some issues in grade 9. One of the things was I beat the crap out of one of my bullies.
Oof. Well, yeah.
Like, I need him in the face in drama class.
Bad. Yeah. I mean, like, if you don't know how to handle, like, those social situations already, that is pretty bad.
Well, like, when I went to grade 10, I swapped high schools and going to a Catholic school, and they had a psychologist that would come in, and they saw my history, that, like, I was almost expelled in grade 9. And they went, and hey, we want to help you with this. Would you mind speaking to a psychologist? Like, he can't give you any medication, but he can help talk you through things.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, sure,
that's the thing with autism. You can't get medicated for it, which is fine, but
no,
you need the patience and like the help you need.
I also found out when I was 20, I'm bipolar and a paranoid schizophrenic.
Oh, that's fun.
I saw a psychologist who they aren't able to prescribe medication. They can help with steps 2 before the medication.
Psychologists can give therapy, but they can't prescribe. That's psychiatry. Yeah.
I ended up seeing a psychiatrist when I was in my early 20s because I had a breakdown and I lost a week. Like, I ran on autopilot for a week.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I was in a car accident and went on autopilot for a week. I didn't even remember the car accident.
Oh, dang. Well, one, I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you're right and you survived. Thank goodness for that. Yeah. And actually, we have actually talked about mental health even on my channel too, because my channel is a safe zone for those with LGBT, mental health, diversity, disabilities. And I do say my mods do sometimes hit any of these, but either way, you have to keep in mind, just because, and I do say, like, if you identify as any of these, just like I do, like, or all of them, but you're still a jerk, I will kick you out, because I do not tolerate that. Just because we may have all these in common, or some of these things in common, you're still a jerk. I don't care what you say. This is a bully-free zone for a reason. Get out. Because I've had people say, like, but we're so much alike. I'm saying, like, yeah, but I don't pull that stuff that you do.
Yeah.
It's a big difference.
Similar with my stream in my community, you are welcome to come in. I will
be a jerk.
Yeah, just don't be a jerk. I think the only difference is one of my mods is actually a licensed PSW.
PSW?
Yeah, professional sport worker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think someone was. This was a long time ago, thankfully, but this is when I did originally start streaming. I think like in 2016, and I just took a major hiatus. But and I did something totally different back then. I'll tell you that much. But But what I did, but back then, someone went onto my chat and they got really mad that they couldn't say a certain word. And I'm like, and I look at the message because, I mean, one, I had it, the word blocked already, and I see they try to drop the N-bomb on my chat. And I was, or you know, or in a sexist slur to me too. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And I look at them and I message them and I go like, no, that's not something you should say. And they go like, well, why not? I'm like, and they actually literally said, but you are this, and this. Why can't? I'm like, because I don't say those kind of words, and I don't tolerate that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
And
well,
that's that. And if you have a problem with it, guess what? There's a door. There's a door. And matter of fact, just be on the safe side. And if you ever do try to, oh well, I immediately banned them, just like that, without hesitation. Because I was like, yeah, no. And then I looked at the chat and said like, so. Remember how I said in my thing, this is a safe zone? It doesn't matter if you have all of them, like I do, I don't care. You act like a jerk, I'm picking, like if you want to be sexist, you want to be racist, want to be transphobic, homophobic in a certain way, guess what? Automatic banned. I don't care. You want to be ableist, fine, whatever, don't care, you're out. Yeah. Like, that's basically the same thing. However, I do notice a difference between ignorance, like not knowing what's going on, but they want to understand, versus ignorant because they're just throwing hate.
Yeah.
Because I do know, because I even say sometimes I chat and go like, okay, wait, I think I might have said something that might be inappropriate. Please let me know if I'm incorrect. I want to understand because I don't want to offend anybody. And if that's the case, I really would appreciate it. And I think because, and I say to them, I notice the difference between ignorance versus hate ignorance. And if anything, I have the one where I may not fully catch something or understand something fully, but if you teach me, I'm willing to change a little bit. However, if something gets my morals, then that's a different story.
Yeah.
That's where I draw the line. Like, you know, saying like, oh, well, that's offensive that you believe in this. And I'm like, why is it offensive? And then I tell them, like, for example, they say that, how can I say something like that, which is, like, it could be a political situation. And I'm like, and I did have someone say that. I'm like saying, there's a reason why my chat's political free.
Twitch is
you guys talk about this. I'm saying like, yeah, but where you talk, yeah, but you can separate LGBT from politics. It's a possible way. You can separate mental health from politics. You can do any of that. It is very possible you can do that.
I believe one of the Twitch TOS is no politic talks.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, unless it's a why did I just redeem that? It's not my birthday. I need to X that. It's not my birthday. I'm sorry. It's possible I can get refunded.
I can definitely reject that. There you go.
Oh, good. You got me singing. But don't worry, I can still switch to what it's supposed to be.
Thank you for the birthday hack.
If you start singing right now, I'm muting chat.
Thank you very much, Grimm. Appreciate it. Oh my god.
It's my birthday!
Please don't sing right now. Please don't sing right now. Please don't sing right now.
It's singing right now. It's singing. It's a sound alert. It's a sound command I recorded.
It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Please don't sing. I am tired, and I literally just got rid of a headache right now. And when you
well,
sing,
what if I get raided? Because remember, I sing for raids.
No, you sing for raids.
I've had fun, but I have to go to sleep soon.
What I am requesting is please don't sing.
Well, don't worry, I'm not singing. The sound alert's singing.
I don't even hear it, which is good.
Yeah, neither do I.
What? You don't hear it? God. Well, that's because it's muted. You probably have to stay muted.
I'm on my starting soon screen, so no stream audio is popping through.
So in this case, dude, it's actually okay.
No, it's because when Rin sings, Rin actually can hit some high pitches.
Yeah, I know.
And I literally
Because
I have
a
to go away.
beautiful voice that can reach.
You do have a beautiful voice, Rin. It's just that you can hit some pitches that actually trigger my sensory overload. That's why
Sensory
when
overload.
you start singing, I
That
have
explains
to mute your
Paimon
stream when you
voice.
start singing.
Yeah.
Exactly. When you hit high pitches, it triggers me into a sensory overload, and I have to go away.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm understandable.
I understand
Yeah.
now.
I am not a fan of high pitches. Like, ever since I was a kid, I can't stand high pitches.
I have a question. Grimm, be real with me. Does my Pikachu voice too high? Or
No, it's because
Okay.
you may hit higher pitch, but you bring the volume down.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Which is okay. It's
well,
high pitch, high volume is what
well,
gets me.
Well, also I'm trying to keep my volume down because I'm actually sleeping, and she's in a ball pretty thin here, so I'm trying to keep my voice down as best I can. So yeah, that's another reason why I have to really get to bed. She'll get pissed with me if I accidentally wake her up. I really don't want to do that. But yeah, no. But when I stream, I am definitely a bit louder, but yeah, no, the volume is not much different. Let's put it like that. Well, frequency-wise. I mean,
I believe
I may have a squeak like thing like that, and it might be a little louder, but otherwise, yeah. If it's a little too loud, though, I won't be offended if you have to lower the volume, though. That's all I say.
Rin, I would believe that your stream is also a safe space.
Yes. Family friendly is basically like a safe space.
Family friendly enough.
He's family friendly until someone does that 50k redeem and he swears.
Or
That's
until one
if
of us
someone
swear.
uses 50k.
Or until one of us swear, basically.
Really,
I
that
hold
50k
back 'cause
redeem only makes me PG.
Yeah,
At
no.
that rate,
Yeah,
PG-13.
Yeah, I mean, you came in a little later after I did, and I did tell them I do try to watch my language when I'm on someone else's stream, unless they're like whatever with it. But I do try my best to like hold back.
Rin's the
On
only
my
one.
stream, I'm like all balls lost. I don't care.
Rin's the only streamer that I hang out with that doesn't do swearing. Everybody else I'm with, swearing's free game.
Pretty much.
Like
Yeah,
every other Friday I hang out with a group called the Scuff Squad and we play 7 Days to Die.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And
no.
swearing is free game.
Yeah, well, I mean, like you're. Yeah, I mean, like you're like like mother. It's like sensors all over the place.
Actually, one of the people who's in the Scuff Squad, I believe she's one of the leaders of the Scuff Squad. She's the one who did my hair on the weekend.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep.
Okay.
She bounces between being a cam tuber and a VTuber. She has a model, but it's like a redeem for her.
Yeah, I don't put my. I mean, I did think about doing like a cam redeem, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that because just in case, someone does try and come on my stream, because I've had too many. Even when I'm like just like in the corner, I've had people come to my stream and be trolling and such, and I just can't do that. To the point where I was trolled to the point where I had no mods, so it was really, really bad. And I was already not feeling well. It was on my birthday weekend, and I just couldn't do it.
Actually, Rin.
Let's put it like thankfully, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna cut stream off because I just can't. I'm not gonna go through with this.
This weekend, actually on Saturday around noon, I have a new video releasing on YouTube from my pre-cam days. It's a 7 Days to Die stream back when I was playing on Xbox with my buddies Titan and Squeaker Commander back in 2019 when I first came back to streaming. We were that one's clear to go. Part 2 needs to be pulled back off of YouTube and re-edited because someone made a very inappropriate comment / joke, and I know exactly who it was who did it, and it's because it was the child who has no filter.
Child that has no filter?
Oh yeah, back when I first started up the Grimm Society, it was myself, Titan, and Squeaker, and I was 29, Titan, I believe, is like a few years younger than me, and Squeaker was only 16.
Eesh. Yeah, and you have to try to keep it like at least PG-13 friendly, if anything. If you have a 16-year-old there, if it's
he was the bad one. He was the bad one.
Oh, he's 16.
He was the one who kept making all the inappropriate comments. Like, we were playing Warframe with a buddy of ours because they were kind of new to Warframe. We were playing for a while.
Okay, can I just say something?
Yeah.
That's actually not bad. because if it was someone who was an adult, then I'd say, yeah, no, that's bad. If it was a 16-year-old, that's normal. Like, he's a teenager.
The 16-year-old was the one who kept making all the bad things.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's a 16-year-old. Okay, that's not too bad. But however, you're trying to keep it family friendly, then that's another story.
This is it's bad to say it, but it's not like it's not gonna break Rin's family friendliness or anything.
Okay.
But like it was just out of nowhere. It was out there and out of nowhere, and unless you actually like were paying attention at that exact moment, it kind of like just went over your head. But we caught onto it like immediately. We caught onto it.
Oof.
So we were talking about how we need to go to the planet. We need to go past planet Uranus.
And they made a joke about Uranus. Okay.
My buddy went, "Oh man, I can't go there yet. Uranus is still locked for me." And without skipping a beat, the 16-year-old goes, "My anus is always unlocked for you." And we're like, excuse me? What did the 16-year-old just say on stream?
That's just kind of okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that's definitely, that would definitely be against TOS.
No, it wasn't.
That's awkward.
We didn't get in trouble at all. Like we were on Mixer at the time, so this was governed by Microsoft, and Microsoft is pretty strict on their stuff. So we were on Mixer. It was said we were waiting for our approval to go into their affiliate program.
Oh shoot.
So we had everything lined up. We were just waiting for their approval to go through. Be like, yes, okay, now we can monetize on you. So we already hit all the prerequisites, so that our channel was under review, and it went through.
That's awkward.
And I'm like, how did that go through? He made a butt joke.
I mean,
but then again, he doesn't sound 16. He has a naturally deep voice, so he sounded like he was an adult already.
But still, either way.
But I was like, if they knew that one was 16.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but even so,
they would have ended our channel.
But still, I would even let a joke like that fly. Even from, I mean, if it was like a subtle one, like if it was hinting at something, then that's a different story. Because
the fact is that all four of us have known each other for years because we were all a part of like a game clan. Well, competitive game clan, so we were all in a competitive game clan together, so we were all like in a squad together and whatnot, so we've known each other for some time. Like we're used to this, just not used to making those comments, because when we're in our competitive team, we got to keep everything PG.
Yes, pretty much.
No,
that's understandable.
Because if our higher ranks came up and you let out the simplest swear, you'd hear they'd be sitting there just in the back of our chat. If you let us swear, you'd hear language. And I'm like,
good, like
Captain America.
Yay.
Yeah, I used to call him Captain America. I was like, all right, guys, time to behave. Captain America's here. I'm like, what? I'm like, I'm good with certain swears. Like, if they let certain cuss words out, I don't care.
Yeah.
If it's bad, then I catch them. But like, if they would let out like an F-bomb, you'd hear language. I'm like, I'm good on that one. Like,
I can do that
it's
too.
out of anger.
Language.
Yeah.
That's why Draco sometimes called. That's why Draco called me Captain America.
Look, I mean,
they're Bucky.
Ren has seen has listened to my streams. When I say like, if it's like imagery or whatever, like, or it's like subtle enough, one of the ratings I do like, give on my stories, if it's because I do say high school age, is because it's fit all like, except with the exception of one, which is 17 up, because depiction's all a bit more graphically done. But they are so with the trigger warnings and such. However, the trigger warnings regardless in all three of my teen-related style stuff. But in the 15 up always has, and 17 up has this one too. There's like suggestive jokes or suggestive humor and imagery. And I put parentheses, teen hormonal related, meaning it's gonna just like, so basically, it's like teens like thinking like, oof. Yeah. Like, imagining that kind of stuff. But I don't like go into major detail, and I hint at something, like, for example, like one of the chapters I last read, I don't remember if, like, this is one that I thought was a teenager, and she started laughing. She was like, I feel so bad. But what happened was, the character was like imagining, him like, kind of having that moment with a girl that he likes a lot. And then I go like, and then he then he wakes and he like snaps out of his daydreaming. Then he looks down and he goes like, oh, come on. Then that hints at what actually happened. Like, and I look down and right in my jeans. And then I go like, and then someone says like, it's up, isn't it? I'm like, yep. It woke up. That's that. And then, but like, that's like the hint. Like I subtly hint at it. That's as far as I go. And because, like I said, I keep a story 15 up for a reason. I know how far I can go in it.
True.
Yeah. Language is another thing. I have a 15 up because the F-bomb gets dropped a lot. So does SHIT. But yeah, I do have a few characters that are much younger in the story. So they just make up other words, to kind of censor it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have learned I can get away with saying "see you next Tuesday" on Twitch.
Oh yeah, that
works. See you next Tuesday?
That's true.
Yeah, no, like, actually using the proper full word.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, no, I caught on what you're saying.
And it's mainly because there's a lot of British and Australian people I stream with. So that's just like us saying damn.
Okay.
It's in their vocabulary that much. And I'm like, now it's in mine. And I'm like, I'm glad Twitch doesn't come at me for saying the word, because I would be so screwed.
Yeah, if you actually drop the actual word versus the phrase.
Oh, like, yeah, like, if they were going to get me in trouble for saying the actual word, it would happen so often, and I'm like, I'm glad they don't.
Yeah.
I'm glad they really don't care.
If you use, like what I did, like if Twitch banned the word, banned the F-bomb, so to speak, I just have fine ugly Cthulhus, and ugly Cthulhu killings, for a reason. I even have, and I actually have it as a follow emote too, so if you want you don't want to say something dirty, exactly, at least you could put some humor in there and say, there we go. And actually, that's actually one of my character's, sayings for that word. He's like, he's trying to be appropriate, like in front of adults. He's like, oh, go find ugly Cthulhu killings yourself. And then having the character be like, what? And then he says, first letter of each word. And he whispers it to him, and he's like, oh, come on. He's like, okay, that's messed up, dude. It's like, what do you, I'm like, do you want me to actually say the actual word? No. It's like, yeah, good point. But either way, I try to get creative. I even use, but finally Cthulhu Killings came out when I came up with it as an adult. When I kept saying Sugar McNuggets, that's been around since I was a teenager. I made it up on my own. And
Rin, if I haven't told you, Kitty and I have been talking.
No?
If the mobile game gets to a certain stage of popularity, so I'm telling all the streamers involved.
Oh?
If you get this game going to a certain point, we will start putting the funding from the game into a new game for the streamers, which is a 4-player co-op game.
4-player co-op?
Yep,
Oh.
4-player co-op game that we will release on Steam.
Even though not one streamer that's in it, that sounds awesome though.
And the whole plan is the streamers get to pick whether they are unlocked by doing a couple quests or by the end goal of a series of achievements. So Shy, her unlock is you have to loot X number of garbage containers.
Okay, so guys, I actually unfortunately have to get going.
Okay.
I know you're supposed to go to bed a little while ago.
Yeah,
I know,
you said good night earlier.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, but
I believe that whole
I don't know if I'm streaming this weekend due to the high
a whole new
holidays,
conversation
but
started
we'll see.
after that.
But good night, you guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. It was
Sleep
nice
well.
meeting you, Granny.
Sweet dreams.
Nice meeting you too.
Paika.
Bye-bye. Pika pika. Good night, everyone.
There are definitely no Grimm streams this weekend.
Hold on a sec. Good night.
Oh.
Bye.
No Grimm streams?
No Grimm streams Friday to Sunday.
Well, there's still gonna be Ren streams.
So Friday I have all the pre-wedding stuff. So I have the wedding rehearsal. I've got some events that are leading up to the wedding. Then Saturday is all the wedding stuff, and the wedding, like the wedding party is like the party for the wedding. The reception afterwards is going till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh.
And I'm not streaming on Sunday because I'm probably gonna be hungover because it's my brother's wedding. So I'm definitely going to be drinking. So
Unless you do a Blunk stream that's like Blinky Blink.
oh no, it won't be a drunk stream. I will be hungover. I will be fighting off a massive headache.
Oh, right, never mind, that would be different.
Yeah, no, I'm dealing with
Night,
the
night,
aftermath
all.
of the drinking.
Paika. Comforting hug.
But yeah, like we're planning to make a 4-player co-op, so you either get to make like a couple quests for your character to have everybody unlock you, and we are actually being super selective at first because there's going to be a part 1 with certain characters and then a part 2 with more. So we're probably going to do like a series of them because I don't want to be like, okay, well we now have to put like 60 characters in one game. In a 4-player co-op game that's story based. We're gonna do a part 1, part 2, part 3. We're probably gonna do like a 6-part game, so we're gonna introduce 10 characters per game, and the only consistent ones are gonna be myself and my 3 closest friends. So there's gonna be the same 4 streamers in every one.
Yeah.
Except for when it comes down to probably a couple of the games, it may be Grimm and his immediate 4 become NPCs.
Yeah.
And then it'll be like those 4, the streamers that we mentor become the next ones who run the story, like who are the heroes of the story. So I'd end up making Friendly Cat Demon one of the protagonists of like a different game.
Nice.
You may even end up as a protagonist in the game, which means
Oh good, I am a
whatever-
protagonist, just like Persona.
whatever game you end up
fitting.
in, you're gonna have to record a lot of voice lines for me.
Oh good, I am. Considering I am an inspiring voice actor doing voice acting and stuff like Persona 5, like I was gonna like reading Ryuji's texts that have been holding the phone for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
with that
Ryuji.
in mind, I'm like depending on the quality that you end up sending me.
Huh?
If your quality doesn't match up with everybody else's, I may have to make you come up here to my office and do some recording.
Oh? Oh, I see. Makes
Yes,
sense.
you may actually be in the. You may actually come to the home of the Grimm Society.
Ah! Aw.
Yeah, it all depends on like the recording of the audio file I get, like the quality. Because
the mic I use or something?
Yeah, like the mic or like how it ends up being sent to me, like something in the transmission
If I
or
do
recording.
It similar to doing it how I did the redeem for you?
Well, again, it all depends on the quality matching up with what we have from everybody else. So it could be like just like the slightest difference. I may have to get you to come up, and like it's not going to really be that big of an issue because we don't really live that far apart from each other, to my knowledge.
Maybe, yes.
You still live close enough that like you could come up for like the day, hang out. Like I probably end up pulling.
Revealing the name of the city. I know that only doesn't take too long.
Like I could tell you where I live, and then you could be like, yeah, it's this long of a drive, and it shouldn't be too long.
I know it takes, I think, 2 hours. I think, give or take.
Have I told you where I live?
Without saying the name, I think I've guessed it. I mean, not guessed it, but I know it. Without saying it, I'm not saying it. I'm trying not to dox anyone.
I sent it to you in a DM just to make sure that we got it right. That we're on the same page on where I live.
It's close to what I was thinking, right?
I don't know. I sent it to you in a DM. You didn't tell me where, like... Unless you sent it to me on Facebook.
That's what I was thinking. That's the place I was thinking. Is it similar? I thought it was that. I can't. I was trying to remember what that. What?
Well, that's like a 30-minute difference.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I'm 30 minutes further.
Oh, so then 2 hours and 30 minutes. I was close.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good enough.
That's where I go to school. It's usually where I tell people. Like, I give them the city I go to school in.
Yeah? Oh.
Because 30-minute difference is still vague because there's like 3 or 4 highways that lead from that city. So I can be vague and be like, oh yeah, no, I'm like still 30 more minutes from that city. And they're like, oh, you live here? I'm like, I'm not telling you. Like, that specific city's as close as you're getting until you get into a certain part of my inner circle. Huh? But yeah, a couple of my friends, they drive like 2.5 hours to come up to my place. Mainly because I have a beautiful lake in my backyard, so they wanna come up and go swimming and hang out with me for the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'd have no problem with you coming up, doing some recording. Like, if you're hearing the quality of this microphone, when we actually start recording for that game, it's going to be a higher quality microphone.
Getting to do voice acting. Yes.
Like, I'm currently using, when I bought this microphone, it was $300. That same company is now selling this microphone for $170.
Huh? Ah!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I bought this microphone a couple years ago. It is the HyperX USB Quadcast. They are now selling it for like $170. I paid $300.
The microphone I use is a HyperX headset.
Yeah, I don't use a headset like mine. I have the HyperX Alpha headphones that have like they do have microphone attached to them.
And I like to
but
wear
I decided to go one step.
1 year off.
I decided to go one step further and go get the HyperX USB Quadcast, which is a USB microphone.
USB microphone. It's just a microphone itself without it being the headset.
Yeah, but you can plug your headset in, so all the audio you can actually transmit through your microphone into your headphones.
Oh.
And there's no audio delay. Like, and it's a very durable microphone. Like, it has a mute function on it. It has multiple ways of audio capturing.
Yeah, like my HyperX headset has a volume control, or surround button.
Oh yeah, no, you still get your surround sound, you still get your volume control, but you also get a microphone level control by adding in the USB Quadcast. So like let me just demonstrate. So this right now is the lowest capture form.
Oh.
This is the highest. So it's got a volume control setting on the microphone itself.
Yeah.
And then it has if you tap the top of the microphone, it mutes. So the way you can tell whether your microphone's on or not is whether it's glowing. If there's a light on, it's live. If there's no light on, your microphone's not live. There's no audio transmitting if there's no light on it. It is a beautiful microphone. I use it. A few other streamers I know use it. We love this microphone to death. Like, it is, for the money, it is amazing quality. It is durable. I have accidentally slapped this microphone off my desk a good dozen times, and there's no damage to it. It still captures perfectly, and even though it's like hit my floor, like, oh, I've knocked it off. Because when you're in VR, you can't see anything, and I've slapped my microphone off my desk. So it's durable, it's got great quality, great audio quality, it's got controls, it's got different ways to capture audio. Like, I could start screwing with the audio capturing right now, and you'd be like, whoa, what's going on here? Because one of them, you'll hear me only in one of your ears right now. Because it's got a left and right ear capture, so like if you want to do like ASMR stuff, it's got that function too. Overall, yeah, it is honestly a very fantastic microphone. Like, I've been using it for a couple years now. I love it. I'm going to be looking into higher quality mics for when we start capturing for the 4-player game, like when we go to the multiplayer game. I will be looking into capture for that, so that way. Why is your stream buffering?
What?
Are you still live? Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it.
Oh, there's drop frames? Oh, shoot, I just noticed there's drop frames in 263 now.
Yeah, because I saw the buffering screen. I was like, what's going on? Okay, I reloaded and it got nut.
Oh, okay.
I just want to refresh my page just to be safe. Yeah, like I wanna get some better equipment so that way like I can start pulling people who are kind of close to the area, pull them and be like, hey, look, I got, you know, like this recording room for you to go in and record your voice lines. I am giving you guys some kind of freedom to it. Like, I'm gonna give you guys the lines that you need to respond to.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let you guys kind of have an option to like, I want you to have like a positive and a negative reply. And then, positive, negative, and sarcastic.
Positive, negative,
like sassy...
sarcastic? Oh, okay.
Yeah, positive, negative, sarcastic. I want you guys to have a sassy line in there too, so that way I will scramble up exactly what you're saying at what point. So like, if I want like a completely negative response to this one person, like if I only want you to respond negatively to this one person, that's what I want. But I'm not going to tell you who I want, so I want you to have positive, negative, and sarcastic / sassy, because I want you to have those options, so that way you don't know how you are responding to this person, but you're like, okay, if I got to respond to this specific line from this person, here's my positive, here's my negative, here's my sarcastic. Because I am the producer and director of this. Like, I am writing it, I am directing everybody in their lines on how to do it all. Kitty is literally doing the art and making the game.
Okay.
She's doing her and her brother are doing all the coding. We may bring in some more coders and programmers in this, but I am the sole writer of this, and I'm only allowing the streamers to have your writing creativity to it. Like, here are your lines that, like, here's the lines you need to respond to. And if it comes down to it, I may record them so you guys know how this guy's going to say them to you. And then I'm going to test people and be like, hey, can you do like additional voices? Like, I'm probably going to end up hiring one of my streamer friends, Sethy Glitch. I'm going to be hiring him to help with additional voices in the game, because he is a wicked voice actor. Like, I've heard some of like the best voice acting from a streamer. No offense to you, Ren. No offense to you. You are pretty good. He is phenomenal. But he is dyslexic as fuck.
Oh.
So I have to help him sometimes with his lines, so Like that, like I really want him in. Like you can actually hear his audio clip in the streamer adventure game. Like afterwards, after stream, he is the first one who posted it. He's got 27 seconds of voice lines. Go check out his voice lines after you're done streaming. They are phenomenal. This guy is great.
Voice lines are where?
It's voice clip submissions in the streamer adventure game. It's the 5th channel down in the text channels.
Okay.
My god, like they are fantastic. He is wonderful. I've seen him do voice acting for Monster Prom with a few of my other friends. Like it's phenomenal. And with the 4-part games that are going to be coming out, again, they're going to be more promotional items for streamers. With that revenue, I will be splitting the revenue with those streamers because I'm actually having you do a lot of voice acting work, and I'm using a higher definition of your models. They will not be chibi versions. They will be full body, like full tall body of those. There will be a whole skill tree that I need you guys to make. Like there is a lot of work that I'm requesting from the streamers for the next games. So it's more of like a, do you want to be in this to have to do this much more work for your character? There is a deadline for this. Like I can't have you slacking on this. Oh yeah, completely original character. I need you to come up with a completely original character.
My 4th PNG tuber avatar that I'm gonna make is actually gonna be another character.
Yeah, so if you have an original character that you have thought up that you want in, do it. Get it up, get it in. Yeah, like Rin, no pressure. We're only releasing the main game with 10 to 20 streamers. When it actually goes into full release, there's only gonna be 20.
That's of me. I'd probably still have powers of all the other characters combined. I don't know.
Again, we're only releasing
thank you for the alert.
When the game goes into full release, there will only be about half the streamers that are currently in the server in the game. Because with 20 streamers, that's minimum 200 hours of artwork in the game. Just on those characters alone. And like Kitty works full time still. So like this is a lot that is being done on free time. So when people are like, I'm not really seeing progress in the game and whatnot.
I know the feel. I've been holding this phone for a while.
Like
I make that joke. You're too kind. But you are too.
Alright, I'm a dip and let Rin play his game. I've been talking too much about games and stuff. Y'all have a good night. I love you all. Be nice to Ren, or I'm gonna start throwing the band hammer around.
The chatty portion of that my custom tag. For like what was like 2 hours ish or something.
I was in for about an hour or so.
3. It started at like 11, right?
I can't see that far up. The chat only lets me see as far as 142. Oh wait, let me look at me.
Showed up. That's a new follow.
Let me look at when I showed up today.
Probably like 2 or 3 2 to 3 hours of chatting.
3 hours.
While
3 hours. 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours. You've been holding that phone. Because I just realized that I threw my emotes in at 12:13. Yeah, let's let Ren get back to his game, guys. I will be in chat watching y'all.
I'll put the cozy chilled part of me just practicing my voice acting.
Yeah. We were just chilling, talking about stuff, like my hair and whatnot. Alright, Ren, I'll let you get back to it. If you need me, shout at me.
Okay.